Good evening, everyone. Hope we're going well. We're back for another watch along. I didn't know if I was going to do one again tonight, but a few of you guys convinced me last night to get another one, so I thought we'd go around again. So, if you guys, as always, are enjoying the content around here, smash a like. We'll be live. We will be live again tomorrow night. That I can guarantee for one of the games, and obviously tonight. So that means you guys get 3 watch-alongs in week 1. So it's about 9 hours of streaming there. So it's good. A few people saying g'day, hello everyone. Hope we're going well. John Sanders, which option would you choose? Sheasel Hobbs, Stuart Hornbag, or Sheasel Peatling? Stuart and Hornbag for me. I think you get a guy that's near the top 6 defenders and you get a guaranteed top 6 forward, I think. Sheasel Hobbs, you get a guy that's great, but then you get a guy that could be suspect, and if he fails, you got to trade him. Where Stuart and Hornbag, you may not have to trade for a while. And Sheasel Peatling. Sheasel Peatling's probably more interesting than the Hobbs one. I'm just not sure still, though. I probably wouldn't go there. Harley Reid, if Levi Ashcroft's name subbed, do you stick with him? Nope. No, I'm trading him out, not starting with him. So he's not starting for me. If he's not the sub, though, then that's interesting. Oliver, top 3 forward rookies that isn't Wicks or Davidson. Stone. Maybe Berry, Kako, probably the 3. Stone's number 1 out of those 3. Probably Berry 2, just with the run, and then Kako 3. But Kako does have mid-forward. He has got, obviously, he's guaranteed best 22, so maybe you go Kako over Berry. So is this Day and SDK or Stewart and Lindsay? I think it's Day and SDK. I think that's where I'm going. Did you keep Boyd on the bench or are you going to loop? No, Boyd's still on the bench for me. Boyd's staying for me, I reckon. So, I'm just going to double check to make sure. So tonight I've actually got Zach Reed on field at D6. And I've got Will Day in the midfield as the 2 players tonight. No Pryor for me. And then my bench is fine. So only the 2 players get locked out again tonight for me, which is fine. Max Bossom, let's go. Who we got? Hawks or Essendon? I've got the Hawks for me. Andrew says, hi. G'day, Andrew. Hope you're going well. Karen, evening all. I have traded in Adelaide captain Jordan Dawson and ousted Parker. Yep, I like that call. Max Bossom up the Dawson pick. He'll be great. He looks like he's back to his 2023 form. I agree, Max. I think he definitely could reach those heights again. Who are you targeting in this game? Yep, so Reed and Day for me. Bales, would you rather Ashen Garcia or Nasai or Clark with Davidson F6? I'm probably... Ooh, it's a tricky one. Maybe go Ashen Garcia for the cash gen. But Nasai or Clark... Nasai and Davidson's probably the safer play, Xavier. That's where I'd go. Any questions from tonight's game? I just want to see... Cool. Didn't like every pressing question for tonight, so I can keep going through these. Max Bossom, gone for a bit of a weird play. I don't have Laylaw with Rooks showing some good signs. I've gone Wicks for this week with intention to trade him into Layla next week with a quick cash grab. I like it, mate. I like it. I got Wicks for potentially, I might even hold him for longer than the 1 week, but he's there. Oliver, getting the hair gel in, getting the suit ready. Oh, there you go, Oliver. Obviously, big plans tonight, mate. What do you got planned? Max Boston doing the same thing with Taylor, so praying I don't get an injury this week. To be honest, it doesn't matter because I don't think Taylor's a 1 week play. I think Taylor, if you have to hold him for a week or 2, it's not the end of the world. So, and here we go, about to get the second game underway for round 1, and we've got the Hawks and the Bombers, and away we go. There's Newcomb, Redmond playing midfield. I heard about that on the pod with Pre-Lockout Chat. Bit of rumours that Redmond would be playing in the mids. So Durham's gone to Will Day. He came up from the forward line and went straight to Will Day. Will Day got a kick, though. So early points. Dylan Sheila, another one I'm sure we'll be watching tonight. So very, very interesting. And Mark for battle. So where's Sick Dog? Sick Dog's in defence. So no surprises that he's in defence. Oh, Falcon for someone. Don't know who that is. Nash, Moore, there's Day, a couple of early touches. Love to see it. Well done by Ridley. Really well done by Ridley. outmarked Ginnivan there. There's Dylan Shield. Dylan Shield's going to go well, isn't he? Like, I had him in my team. I was pretty confident, but then with the no double price rise, there's Jackson Pryor for an early +6. What's the bet? Jackson Pryor's going to go like 80 or 90, and I'm going to get stuck with a Reed 30 on field. And Sam Taylor's not going to make... Well, he's going to make cash, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see how we go. Thoughts on Laird, Crouch, or Dawson at M1? Dawson for me, out of those three. Max Bossom, thanks, mate. Didn't get to watch last night, but I'm home tonight, so I'm here. Max, are you still in for a little bit? You're at the airport, mate. So, no, good to have you. Good to have you in, mate. So Redmond's playing midfield. That's really interesting. Didn't expect him to play midfield. I thought if he's playing midfield, maybe a tagging job, but doesn't seem to be the case. Merritt and Caldwell getting a couple of touches early. And out of bounds. And I guess the other reason I went to Zach Reed playing the bench, well, there's Will Day, +6. If we can get some more of these +6s and tackles from Will Day, that's what we want. So if it's important as well as us as Will Day owners. If Will Day can go like a 90 to 100 tonight, that's going to be huge for cash gen. So that's the hope. There's Sick Dog with a kick. Who did he kick to there? Dylan Moore. Newcomb and Caldwell, probably a high. No, not high. Play on. Fair enough. Newcomb. There's Meek. It's a good pickup by Meek there, actually. Don't know if that's a tackle for Zach Reed. Probably not, but... where are we? Karen Shannon. I'm playing Reed and Pryor on the bench. Hold on. There's... Shield just literally looked at Zach Reed and said, I'm not going to pass him. Please don't tell me we're going to get another night of a defender, like, not getting the ball. Will Dave, the bump with Durham there. Good bump from Durham. And Kaka, I'm assuming that's Kaka on the bench playing Sardis Day VC. Xavier Barker. Hey, Bales, with Sinclair back, would you rather Ashen Garcia or Nasai or Clark with Davidson F6? If you give me 2 seconds, I'm just seeing this passage of play here to see what's going to happen. There's Caldwell, another touch for him. So in terms of that question, Ashen Garcia or Nasai. Even though Sinclair's back, I wouldn't be touching him. I don't think that changes much for Nasai. Nasai and that still scored well last year with both in the side, so I don't think it's a big deal. Yeah, I'd still go Nasai and Davidson. Or if you want to go Ashen Garcia, that's fine. I said Ashen Garcia before. It's a really tough question. It's like, how confident are you in Garcia? If you're pretty confident, you're happy to trade Nash next week and get the cash gen, I'd go that. But if you want more safe and secure, it'd be going Nasai and playing Davidson F6, I think. But the more points upside is the Ash and Garcia play, because both could go well. Tackle for Will Day. Good tackle as well. Day's been good early. It's good. Day looking good. So I'm good start for him. I'll refresh these scores as well, because we've got a few minutes. Why is it not doing the fantasy scores? There we go. Willed up to 15. I'd like to see that. Got same players in this game, says Harley Reid. Can't get buried without downgrading Fraser to SDK, says Oliver. That's interesting. You could do that if you think SDK can go okay. I'd rather Fraser, though, I think. Langford. Oh, Draper, not quite. Who's got the kick in here? Carl Amon. Toronto last night. How should I be feeling about it? Obviously not what you wanted. I don't think it's too bad. He got an 89. He still had 30 touches, which was good. He only had the 1 mark and 3 tackles. He's going to get more than that. So I think I'm fine with him. Dylan Moore, good start for him. Yeah, I'm fine with it. Thoughts on... I said that before from Andrew. Evening, mate. How you going, Double Dummy? Hope you're going well, mate. Moonboy, 2 Watchalongs in a row. Let's go, Bales. Yep, mate. We've got 3. We'll have 1 tomorrow night as well. So we've got 3 this week. Probably not going to do 3 every week. More just for the first game of the season. Went on by Reed. No touches there, though, for him. But went on by Reed. Max Bossom. Boxall isn't playing. Who's the next pick for you, Tilly, besides the Carlton Rook? I've got Hasty at the moment. So... But if he's sub and Hall isn't, I'll go Max Hall and vice versa. So I think I've Pryor on field due to the fact that he's more expensive than Reed. Surely they score similar. I think they'll probably score similar. I've obviously just paid up for Taylor on the bench. That's the reason why I've got Reed on field tonight, and I don't actually have Pryor. So, yeah, hopefully they're not too far away from each other. Well, I obviously hope Reed scores more, but we'll see. Obviously, Pryor's got the +6 early. Reed hasn't quite touched it yet. On your rookie watch me in fantasy, Supercoach got Dave as a Hawks fan. It's a big night. Yeah, Hawks need to win. Preferably they get off to a good start. That's a mark for Morrison. A few people chatting in there saying how each other's going, which is good to see. If I missed a comment, re-put it in. I apologise if I have missed something. Captain on Neil or Dawson? No red dots. Dawson for me. And I know Supercoach, I'd still go Dawson. Neil will probably cop the James Jordan tag this week, Karen. So I'd be going for Jordan Dawson. Absolutely stoked Footy's back, says Moonboy. Yep. Besides Holland's going bad last night, I'm pretty happy Footy's back as well. Now, where's Reed? Any little short +6 here? No. No, Dylan Shield again. Third touch already. Xavier Barker. I started work at 2 this morning and missed lockout. Had Camperley on field, which isn't bad, but missed out on trading Ashcroft to Layla, who's the next best option of Langford, Lindsay, Reed, or 230k. I was originally saying that I feel like Langford could be, but I feel like Lindsay's probably got the better role for fantasy scoring. If a few injuries hit Melbourne, then Langford would be the guy, but I just feel like Lindsay's got that ring role. That's his. So he could actually go okay. So maybe it's Lindsay, but it's Lindsay or Langford for me. I know Murphy Reid will get some good midfield minutes this week, but I just think with the fact that no Young, Shai Bolton's not playing either, they're going to come back into the team and they're going to have more midfield time, and Reid could be the sub or playing a bit more forward or maybe not in the team. So that would be my thoughts on it. There's Zach Reid with a kick, I think, or was that holding the ball? I think it was a kick, so he got a leg onto it, but who knows. Nice Crows looking strong. Yes, Moonboy, I hope they go well, mate. I really do. I know, right, been very keen for this season as a Crows fan, says Max Bosm. Yep, agreed. Andrew, I've got Kako, Pryor on field, and Will Day and Reid on bench. Will Day and then Reid on the bench. Tom Brass Moore as well. Yep, I like Dylan Moore, sorry. He'll go well. So good mark to Weddle there. Double Dome says 3. Sweet. Who you doing on the weekend? Tomorrow night. So I guess you guys get the first you get to choose. There's a Sicily +6. It'll be Port and Collingwood or Bulldogs and North Melbourne. I'm thinking Bulldogs and North Melbourne just because I've got Sherry captain. So I feel like that's probably where I'm going to go. Zach Reid, that kick counted for him. So, which is good. Will Day, good start for him. Up to 15. Just as the bigger that Will Day can score tonight, obviously the better for us, because that means more cash gen for him, which obviously is fantastic. Because some people obviously fade him, obviously with being a bit nervous with him as an option. That's a great kick by Zach Merritt. Zach Merritt, one of the best kicks in the comp, 100% at hitting targets. He's like, everyone talks about obviously Dawson. Obviously people talk about him. People talk about some others, but Zach Merritt's up there. Kako goal. Early goal for Isaac Carey. Really good goal as well, actually. Very surprised Boxall's is a sub. He was great in that preseason match. He's not the sub, Max. He's not even in the 23. So he's an emergency. MVIN Gaming. Thoughts on Murphy Reid M8? Not from... as an M8 this week, potentially. If you got Finn O'Sullivan M7, that would be a play. I don't know if I'd play Murphy Reid over Finn O'Sullivan. But if you got both on field over like a Davidson, it could be a bit of a unique if he's not the sub. Why not Gorn? Surely he's a walking 150. It says double dummy. I don't know if you're saying between Gorn and Sherry. I like Gorn this week. He's my number one captain option. So I think he'll go well. I think he'll go really well. Crinkly cut. Dawson and Rankin or Petrarca and Horn Francis? Oh, geez, you're asking the wrong person for this one. I think it's Dawson and Rankin for me. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a Crows fan. I think you've got a top 8 mid and a top 6 forward compared to Petrarca, who'll be near the top 8 mids. But then Horn Francis is a top 6 forward, I think I'd go for the guys that are probably more likely to be longer keepers. But they're both Crowies, so maybe maybe I'm saying that because I'm a Crows fan. But are you guys agreeing with that, or would you go for Horne-Francis and Petrarca? There's Hardwick. Goal. Oh, Reid might have had the kick in as well if that wasn't a goal. Had Hollands in till last second as well. Oh, lucky. Yeah, I know it was unfortunate. 72 lot. I'm going to try and I've had a night to cool off. I'm going to take a bit of like the positive from it, the fact that he actually looked good while not getting the ball. And Carlton surely have to change something in that defence. I think Cowan will get dropped. I'm not just saying that because of how poor he was. I think he turned the ball over way too much last night. I don't know if John Boyd's injured, but he wasn't in the team, so maybe he comes in and Ollie Hollands might get a bit more of the ball because he was burnt a lot. And yeah, so I think he'll be better. But he could be traded out. If Peatling goes big, if one of the other guys goes big, I'd be happy to move. If I don't have any other issues. Prior late in for me, I ousted Leake and Connor. Kind of like he keeps saying ousted. Like it's not traded out or removed them from my team. It's that they have been ousted. So don't mind it. There's Sardis. It's the first time I've seen Sardis on the ground. Don't know if he's only just come onto the ground, but Hobbsy as well. Hobbs got a handball there as well. Oh, Redmond, geez, back with the flight. Josh Ward, that was nice. Nicely done there. There's Amon. So it looks like Reed's the one playing on Mubby or Chol, which is not what I expected. I thought that was going to be Ben Mackay playing on him. So interesting. And Ginnivan outbeating Pryor there. He's going for a quick snap. He's kicked it. So Hawthorn get 2 in about a minute. Say says, I have 119k spare. Should I keep it in the bank or one of these options? English to Gawn, Cherry, Marshall, SDK to Fraser, or Rankin to Horne-Francis, or Hasty to Langford, Lindsay. Who's your captain, says? That's probably the question. I'd personally go Cherry. I'd go English to Cherry and just lock him in. I also like Fraser instead, and also like Hornbag instead. But I think the Horne-Francis Rankin one's not necessary if you can do other stuff. So, yeah. Why was Sam Doherty sub last night? Don't know. I think he won't be next week. That's for sure, Andrew. I don't think he will. Dogs North will be a good game. Yeah, double dumb, I agree. I'll probably do that one as well, just because of Cherry. I think can't go wrong either way, to be honest. Petrarca's definitely capable of big season. Agreed. Jared, hiding. I'm hoping got that right. Day got a handball as well in there. No clear tag on Day yet. Durham's going to him, but it's not like necessarily an insanely hard tag like a Bedford or anything like that. It's almost just like a make sure he doesn't get too free. But yeah, so hopefully he keeps going okay. So come on, Reed. Hoping Essendon can chip the ball around a little bit more. There's Weddle. Ginnivan, come on. That'll be a behind. So hopefully it would be nice if Reed took a kick in. With Redmond not there. Oh, Ridley's got the kick in. So I was going to say with Redmond not there, maybe Reed gets an extra kick in or two. But Ridley looks to be the guy that's taking the kick ins at the moment. Goes short to McGrath. And McGrath will just take this and just kick 50 metres. Not quite 50, but he does the same thing. He just runs 15 metres and just kicks it. Doesn't really look for a proper option. That could be legged. Yeah, legged. Hopefully there's a switch going on here. Where's Reed? Is that Reed? Reed could be next. No, they're not going to go there, I don't think. Oh, no, they might go to Reed next. Go to Reed. Go to Reed. Love it. +6 for Zach Reed coming up. Beautiful. Love to see it. Smothered kick. Still got enough of the kick away, though, that'll still be a kick for him, though. That's holding the ball against Morrison. So good, though. 9 points. Like, they could, and they're going to go back to Reed here. Breed another +6. Love it. 15 points. Let's go. Come on. Beautiful. Good start for Reed here. And he goes short to Price, so not quite. You might go back to Reed. Go back to Reed. Go back to Reed. Yes! Reed's getting these +6s. Come on, let's go. 21 points for Zach Reed already. Love to see it. Love to see it. Beautiful. Exactly what we love. He's the highest scoring Bombers player, and he scored them all in the space of like 2 minutes. Love to see it. If Zach Reed can get a 60, I'd be stoked. I'd be so happy if he got a 60, regardless of what all the other defenders do. If he gets a 60 for me, that would be amazing, because I've taken the punt on paying up for a Sam Taylor on the bench. If I could get a 60 from Zach Reed, I'd be stoked. So I have missed a bit of chat, so obviously watching that lovely +6 work from Zach Reed. Where was I up to? Classy from Ward there says Dove Dumb. Yes, that I remember what you're talking about, the couple of fakes there. Harley Reid got Camden McIntosh late for Hollands. Had a good run, scored 100 plus against Collingwood. Would you be happy with a 70? At his price, yes. At his price, yep. He's below 500. 70, you take it. Particularly with people paying up for a Hollands bet probably 150, 200k more, and they got about the same. So, no, I think you take it. Double dummy, rare skill, in my opinion, to find space and time. Pendle's the goat at that. 100%. Pendle's has done that so well over his career. I'm trying to confuse autocorrect by using different words, says Karen. I like it. Ousted. My captain's Dawson, says Says. Yep, like it. Number 3 option for me this week. I got Cherry and Gorn over him, but Dawson's my next favourite. Harley Reid, yes, Zach Reid. Karen Reid racking it up. Byron Foster says Reid. Max Bosman, are you able to read out a few seconds at the time so we can sync up? Yes, I can in 2 seconds. We love those +6, says Double Dummy. Bales, who did you field over the two Bombers? I'm sure you say out of the 2 Bombers. Zach Reid on field for me. I don't have Pryor in my team because I went for Taylor on the bench instead. So that's what I've done. 60 at this pace, he'll go 90, says Double Dummy. I don't want to get too... he's a key defender. He's going to go a lot of the time where he's not going to touch the ball. There's Kako again. I'm just glad that he's up to 21 already, and there's still 8.5 minutes to go. So anything from here's a bonus. He's ticked off what I wanted to do in the first quarter. But the more he gets now, the less I guess we've got to worry about him like being on track for a bad score. So Kako again, handball. There's Hobbs, handball. Caldwell slipping over. Will Day, handball. So Will Day's been okay. He's obviously up to 25 now, which is good. Well, not been okay. He's been good. So, double dummy the whiz. Yep, just kick the goal. Says, with Dawson, my captain, would you still go English to Cherry with the extra money? I think I personally would. I know Mitch from Ball Boys wouldn't. That's... Oh, crap. So my headphone's getting low on battery, apparently. So, yeah, I would go... Yeah, I'd go Cherry just for... You get to keep him. You don't have to worry about bringing him in. Will Day, another handball, which is great. Getting more points. Up to 27 Will Days now. Kako, handball. Caldwell, kick. Come on. Zach Reid, says Tristan Addy. Yeah, exactly. Good start for him. Very, very happy. Kako might have been a mistake. He's not getting much at the moment. He's been busy last couple of minutes. We're not expecting 70s and 80s from him, but if he can get some solid scores, that's what we want. So there's Newcomb. No, Shield out of bounds. Crinkly cut. To do it, Rankin and Dawson. To do Rankin and Dawson, I also need to go SDK instead of Fraser, Crows fan as well. Sissy getting a bit of work on the ankle there. I think that's fine enough. I'd rather Rankin and Dawson. I think they do well enough. I guess just be prepared. I guess if you're not sold on SDK, maybe I don't know if you can find more money. Double dummy. I'm big on Dawson this year. So yep, agreed. I am as well. I just think that, and people may get annoyed because I'd keep going on about it. I just look at Dawson and go, Crows had injuries last year. He had to fill those holes when they were there. Crows were bad as well. He was injured from round 12 onwards. He also had a concussed game in that average, along with a North Melbourne game where he rested essentially the last quarter. So, and on the bench, he rested like the last 15, 20 minutes of the quarter. So, yeah, that's where I'm going. Caldwell here. Maybe go back. No, chip it back to Reid. Where's Reid? No, he's going to go under 50. Kicks to Draper, though. I really hope the Crows don't get Draper. Sid Draper I'll keep, not the other Sam Draper I don't want. I'd rather keep O'Brien, which apparently we're looking at giving him a contract extension. I'd be fine with that. I'd rather that. I don't think Sam Draper does anything for the Crows, and they're probably going to have to pay some sort of money for him, so I wouldn't do it. You're an absolute workhorse, mate, says Dylan Mobs. Thanks, Dylan, mate. Very much appreciated. Day! Good mark. Will Day, good start. Very good start from Will Day. Over 30 now. I'm now glad that I did go with him so far. A quarter in. That was good. Well done from Amon there. Massimo. And that'll be another goal for the Hawks. 4 goals, 1-25 to 1-8. And Max, I will get the time. I forgot about that. I'll get the time up for you now. Will Day bagged a few last week, and he's doing good this round. Have him on my faves. But sad face. What do you do? What's the sad face for? It's good, happy face, unless you don't have him. But be a Dylan, mate. I don't know if I said it. I can't remember if I was, or maybe I was just watching that. But appreciate it, mate. Appreciate the kind words, mate. We've got another one tomorrow night as well, another watch-along. So, yeah. Is Matt Flynn a solid R3? No, I wouldn't pay it for Matt Flynn as an R3. I'll refresh the scores as well in a couple of minutes. Jai Caldwell up to 35. Got him in draft. I know DC was pretty keen on him. Will Day up to 31 as well. We love to see that as well. Fielded Reed Lovely, says Buki Boonda. Yeah, Flynn in Supercoach Karen is a lot better. He's a lot cheaper, so it's a lot easier to have him. There's Mackay. I wouldn't mind a Hawks behind or 2. That's another goal for Hawks. 5 goals, 1. Good start. Shoal, that was a really good goal as well. I want some behind, so maybe Reed might get a kick in or 2. He's still doing well. I'm not stressed too much about Reed at the moment. Tom B needs at least 15 more. Tom Brass, I'm assuming you're talking about there, Andrew. Kako firing up, says Buki Boonda. Lucas Perberdi. I hope I've got that right, Lucas. Apologies, I haven't. Hey, Bales, what to do at F3? Trying to get 30 green dots. Do you mean R3? F3, I've got Sanders. But if you're talking about R3, I've got Boyd, and he's been named to play. Double dummy, he's a gun. I'll regret fading him in fantasy. I don't know why I did, to be honest. Okay, you're talking about Will Day there. Crinkly cut. I don't mind SDK. I choked by not doing it. TDK and going Gorn, Cherry, so missing out on another DK could hurt. Yeah, and obviously if you went TDK, you'd be able to get Fraser and maybe a Horn Francis instead. So unfortunate, but yeah, you'll be able to make those corrections in the first few trades, I'm sure. Peter Wright, Bales, please answer. Gorn versus Cherry, Petrarca versus Ashcroft, and the best Sunday rookies, e.g. Langford v. Lindsay. Well, for me, obviously, it's the one that's not the sub between Langford and Lindsay. I think Lindsay's going to have a better role for scoring because I think it's better than just an inside mid with, a forward that plays some inside minutes. I don't know if Langford's going to, he might have a pop game or 2, but Lindsay could also do the same, and he's got a wing role sorted for him. So that's where I would go. Gorn, Cherry, I'm Cherry. I know Gorn's got the great matchup this week, but Cherry's the guy I would rather hold for longer, and it's not that much of a difference in price between the two. So I'd go Cherry. And Petrarca v. Ashcroft is interesting. I think Ashcroft can break out this year. I don't have him, but he's one I'm really keeping a close eye on this week. Ideally, if I have no forced trades, a trade for me would be Taylor down to a rookie, like a Pryor, and then use that cash on Hollands and go get Ashcroft. That's what I'd be looking for. There's Zach Gray with a good spoil. So that's where I'd go. So I'd go Sherry, Ashcroft, and Lindsay for me, Peter. Obviously, Petrarca is good as well, but maybe that Bedford tag's scaring me off in round 1. He's not on my side, says Tristan. Oh, okay, you're talking about Will Day. Yeah. Oh, a few people didn't go that way. Max Blossom, thanks, mate. I get it. Streaming can be stressful, remembering everything, lol. Yeah, exactly. So I'll count down when the ball comes in. So I'm at 5:05, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5 minutes, 4:59, 4:58, 4:57, 4:50, and then, yeah, I'll ball up. So hopefully that's got you up. If it hasn't, I can redo it again if you like. Double Dine says, wow, bang, bang. Zach Reed on bench with no Pryor, with Pryor on field. It's 1 quarter. I'm not getting too sort of excited with Reed just yet. Reed could go a quarter and a half without scoring any points. So I want to keep it level for a bit. Be good if he gets some more points to end out the quarter. But 21, we tick it off for the first quarter. The good thing is with him, he normally plays like near 100% game time, I think. If not, he does play 100%. So it's like you got that buffer that you don't need to worry too much about him being on the bench for a rest. So, yeah. Double dummy. Meek's ruck work is elite, at least against this level of ruckman. Oh, Meek's a very good ruckman. Young ruckman too. I was surprised that he didn't just get the number one ruck role straight away at Hawthorn. Nick Watson with a mark. Hopefully he misses it just so we can get a kick in. For me, Meek's good, very good. Young ruck as well, in his prime, going into his prime. I think he's 24, maybe 25, if I'm not mistaken. He might be older, I'm not sure. Lucas per birdie, R3, so brain fart, cheers. I thought so. I thought you meant that. Did I get your last name right, Lucas, as well? I feel like I could have butchered it, but I might have got it right as well. Nick Watson, that'll be a goal. Damn, I want some misses. I want some points. The good thing is it looks like it's going to be in Essendon's defence a fair bit, so there will be chances for both Pryor and Reid to score points. Moonboy, Brayshaw versus Dawson decision's killing me. Okay, Moonboy, so I'm taking my crow's glasses off for a sec here, right? And I'm telling you what I think, right? If you want a guy that you know what his role's going to be, the safer guy, it's Brayshaw. He's got the role. Like, his role is going to be full-time mid, no worries. He's not going to go on a wing. He's not going to go forward, anything like that, right? He could rest forward every now and again, like as a rotation, but he'll push up the ground. I just think that the upside of Dawson, for me, is what I would be targeting, because I think that he's going to get at least 60% CVAs. There'll be games where he has mid-50s. I don't think there's going to be games where he has under 50, and that's where he had those bad scores last year. There was a reason for every bad score last year. I think he goes 110, and I think there's a chance he goes 115 and could be the number one scoring mid, potentially number one player in the game if everything goes well. So I'm going him, but I can understand if people want to just go a bit safer and go for Caldwell is racking up. If it wasn't for Caldwell's buy, I would have looked at it more. So, Max Bosman, mate, thank you very much for the very, very, very generous super chat there of the $20, mate. I very much appreciate it, mate. I believe I think you're a Patreon as well, if I'm not mistaken, as well. So, appreciate both that and the Patreon subscription, mate. Always very much appreciate the support from everyone, either as a Patreon or a super chat, or even just tuning in. I keep saying to you guys that if I can somehow make this as a full-time job and have the Patreon mixed with the YouTube stuff and live stream and stuff, that's the dream, really. So, exactly. So appreciate all the love and support that you guys show. Even if you don't pay any money, even if you're just tuning in on a Friday night watching a watch-along with me watching the scores, that it means a lot as well, because there was a time when we were doing the watch-alongs where we had 5 people tuning in, and now we've got a heap more. The chat's going well. I sometimes lose track of how much chat we got here. So, Will Day, no tackle there. So, I very much appreciate all the support. And thank you, Max, for the super chat. Thought that was Will Day. I thought that was Will Day for +6. Finn McGuinness. So, it seems like the Hawthorn have gone away from this tagging role with Finn McGuinness. Looks like he's just in the team just to play now. So, I think they're going along towards Will Day. So no mark for Day there, but Redmond. Go back to Reid. Where's Reid? Is that Reid? Yes, Reid! Yes, 27. Kick it. I just got the kick away. Thank God for that. Otherwise, that could have been a 0-point play. We nearly celebrated too early. But Will Day's going well as well. But Zach Reid, 27. Loving it. Love it. He's getting these +6s. This roll is looking good in the first quarter. So I've got to keep the lid on it. I don't want to get too excited just yet. Meanwhile, I hope I answered your question there as well. Peter, okay, thanks. Appreciate it. If I was big on winning my matchup, do you reckon I pick Gawn over Cherry, considering that my opponent has Cherry? If you're confident in winning your matchup, you go Sherry to cancel out the matchup. But I still would be picking Sherry anyway. I think Gawn's great, and Gawn will be good this week and next week. But there'll be a week potentially where Gawn gets a rest or an in-game rest. Troy Chaplin's talked about that. That's my worry. That's my worry with Gawn. And paying essentially the same price as Sheasel, I think I'd rather Sheasel over Gawn if you're picking between the two. But I'm Sherry over both. Max, perfect. Thanks, mate. Oh, that was for the thing there. Thank you. Caldwell looking the goods. Absolutely tackling machine, says Dylan. Yep, agreed. Karen Shannon, Supercoach scoring, Eek, Kako 25, hang on, where'd that go? 25 on my bench, Sardis -2, and Reed 10, boo-hoo. Double dummy, it was fitness issues when he arrived, but once he had an uninterrupted preseason, he was a certainty, says double dummy. Yeah, it's a good point with Meek. Yep, good point. Rodler says Sardis became Garcia 1 minute before bounce, not sure why I went that way. What's Sardis on, actually? Is Sardis even doing anything, or... Like, if Sardis became Garcia a minute before the bounce, unless Sardis has got some points... Caldwell's on 52. Bloody hell. I've got Caldwell in a few drafts. I targeted him in a lot of drafts as my M3, so I'm pretty happy with that in draft. I think I got him, though, in no captains leagues as well, like the DT Shivers, so I couldn't look at him as like a VC or anything like that, because I would have done that tonight. Here's aim on. 30 seconds to go. Really going back. Here's Jones. Is Reed anywhere around the... That's not Reed, is it? No, that is Nick Martin. Just chip around. 20 seconds to go. 15 seconds to go. Chip back. No, Roberts. Roberts, go back. Why are you going to caddy under pressure? Get a mark to Reed so then he can get to... Oh, no, they're going down. So Roberts will get it, and that'll be the end of the quarter. So, what do we got here? Max Bossom, I'm not currently, but we'll definitely jump on it this week. Oh, thanks, Max. I thought you honestly were, to be honest. But no, if you'd like to, mate, appreciate it. If you want to be part of the cash league, though, I'm trying to get people to sign up before the end of the round. Just for the people that stay in the cash league for all 24 rounds, it just sort of rewards those people. So if you want to be involved in the cash league, then yeah, I would, just do it for the end of the round if you like. But if not, that's all good. Actually, to be fair, if you join after, Max, I know you tune into a lot of this stuff, so I know you're good for it. So yeah, that's all good. Double dummy at halftime. After you sort out food, promo the Patreon. What are your levels, etc. Says double dummy. I can do it now. There's no levels. I've made it a bit simple for people. It's just one level. Just people subscribe to free, but you don't get any content. Like it's all behind obviously the paywall. That's what the Patreon is, right? So it's just the $10 a month. If you want to do 1 month, 2 months, want to do the season, what I do is I'll be doing it. So obviously first time doing it, I will pause the subscription when it hits September, so you guys don't have to pay for anything. Or it depends if I do anything for AFLW. Probably not, because I know a lot of people are doing it for just the AFL. So I'll pause it at the end of August, start September. So all pre-season stuff will be mostly free, but as soon as it then hits January in the new year, that'll be when it'll turn back on. But that's obviously for a lot more down the line. But Double Dime, mate, if you want to jump in, mate, then be lucky to have you. We've also got team reviews as well. I'm doing them through Ask Me on Q. So you get free team reviews, and the Ask Me on Q service that people have to pay money to get the questions answered for just the one question. You guys get it for free. Patreons do. So if you'd like to do that and sign up, and then I can review your team tonight. Yeah, I'll give you a voucher code for it, and I'll be able to review you guys' teams tonight. So if you guys are interested in that as well, I can review your teams. Read TFU doing. And then Sub says P extra size. I don't know who you're talking about. Sub there. Subs tonight was Frost and Gresham. I don't know if you're asking for the subs or if you're asking if someone got subbed. Brian Foster, I switched Reed on field so Taylor with 15 seconds until lockout. So Taylor's on your bench, I'm assuming, Byron. Double dummy, I'm out of work right now. Once I'm sorted and back in work, I'd sign up. Oh, double dummy, all good, mate. No, all good, no stress, mate. Hopefully, the medical stuff being out of work, you're all good, mate. Hopefully, it's not too serious, mate. But if it is, mate, sending well wishes. Byron Foster, see how it goes. Max Bossom, if he keeps up, he might be fieldable. Well, I think that's the other reason I went for him, because if worst case I got a hold Taylor next week, I can loop between Reed and Trainer. So that's the other reason I did. Jaden Greenfield, I went Pryor over Reed purely because I think Reed could get subbed out, seeing Hawks forwards are so small. But if Frost comes into the game and gets subbed in, then they're going to have Chol and Sicily forwards, so then he wouldn't be subbed. So I don't think he will. A lot of people, everyone that had Pryor, though, went him on field over Reed. You wouldn't have looked at putting Reed on field over Pryor, I don't think. Merv Reed is good for utility, says Andrew. Dylan Mobbs, I've got Reed on the bench. What's his role, Bales? Lockdown, or is he just floating. Happy with the scoring anyway. He's playing on Cho a little bit, but then floating around for +6s. So the role looks positive, which is good. So Harley Reid, so far so good. Used extra cash from Hollands to McIntosh and SDK to Zach Reid to get Garcia to Horn Francis. Yeah, don't mind it, Harley. Don't mind it. Max Bossom, not going to lie, would have been nice to see Will Day get a few more points. He's slow. He's a slow finisher, so I like the points early. Detached edits, Reid looking good so far. Max Bossom, yeah, sounds good. How do I get on the Cash League? So the Cash League's at the very top post of the Patreon page. It'll come up saying AFL Fantasy Fanatics Patreon Cup. You click that post, and the link is in that post. So that's how you guys get that. Thanks to Alex as well, a new Patreon while we're streaming, whether Alex is watching or not or just signed up. But shout out to Alex, even if he's not. Have Pro on field, not impressed currently, says Sebastian. Beyond 33 says, hey, Bales. Beyond, mate, hope you're going well. Thanks for tuning in once again. I know you were on last night. Buki Boonda, how can I get the voucher for the team review? Message me and Buki Boonda, and I'll give you the link and the code and everything like that. So just message me, direct message on Patreon, and I'll get that to you. No, nothing serious, just annoying, says Double Dummy. Okay, that's good then. Hopefully, quick recovery and hopefully good. Quickly cut, is Garcia still safe on field, or is Hewitt a good choice for on field? Garcia for me. I wouldn't put Hewitt on field. I wouldn't trust Hewitt really to start with, to be honest. Brian Foster, also thanks for the team review. Appreciate it. Thanks, Byron, mate, very much. Appreciate you become Patreon as well, and thanks for putting your team in. Jane Greenfield, what I got to do to get a team review, mate, says Jaiden. Sign up to the Patreon. So the link is in the description of this video. So it's patreon.com/AFL Fantasy Fanatics. Sign up there, become a Patreon member, and you get team reviews pretty much all throughout the season. Not just from this round. It can be all throughout the year. You can do Ask Trade questions, but you get it all for free. You get vouchers for being a Patreon. So if you'd like to sign up to their Jaiden, then yeah, patreon.com/AFL Fantasy Fanatics. All link is at the top of the description. Ben McCulloch, I put Reid on field over Pryor due to playing on Hawk Smalls. That's a good call, Ben, actually, looking at that. Doing that. So we've got 50 watching. We've got 12 likes so far. Let's smash the likes. Let's get 50 again. We got 50 last night. You guys smashed it last night. So let's get another 50 on the stream and smash that likes. It takes 2 seconds, but helps us out a lot with the algorithm. So like people that aren't watching, that may be interested in watching and getting involved in the chat, more likes will get there as well. Sebastian, how's the night treating you, Bales? Hoping for some good scores from Dane Pryor. Good, mate. Good. Stressful. Obviously, it's the first week of fantasy, always is. But yeah, we're good. I didn't go through the scores as well, actually, by the way. So I'll quickly whiz through them before the quarter starts. So Caldwell, massive, 52. Good in draft. I got Impy in a draft league as well, 48. Battle, 36. Merritt, 35. No surprise, he's a Jet. Newcomb, Amon, 34. Watson, McDonald, 32. Will Day, 31. Nick Martin, 28. Zach Reid, 28 is obviously massive. Played the whole quarter as well. Redmond playing midfield, 24. Sicily's on 20. It's okay. Moore, 20. Kako, 20 is good if you got him on the bench. Shield, 19. Roberts, 19. I got him in a few draft leagues. Ridley, 14. Nick Bryan, 14. Meek, 13. Prize on 12. Hobbs, 12. Sardis on 6, unfortunately. So they're the main scores there. And Perkins obviously on 4 as well, if anyone had him in a draft league at all. Where's Harry? Actually, what's Harry Morrison on? Because I had Harry Morrison in a draft on 14. Okay, he's got a free... I know, he's got given away a free kick here for holding the ball. But yeah, so anyway, from the first quarter, good start. Good start for... I've got just Will Day and Zach Reid. So those two, good first quarter. Still got 3 quarters. They got to continue it. I don't want them to have like 5-point quarters and be in the mid-30s. I'd like them both to get to decent enough scores. If they're both on 40 with a bad quarter, I'd take it, but hopefully a bit more than that. Will Day's in the midfield potentially for a kick. Not going there, though. Where's Will Day? Is he going for... Here's Zach Reid. Oh, nearly took the mark as well, Reid. That shouldn't be high. I don't know if they've paid it, but... No, good. They have. Oh, geez. I tell you what. I thought Nick Watson ducked, but he didn't really duck. So probably a little bit stiff not to get paid there. But is that Reid? Come on, Reid kick in, or is it going to be? It looks like Ridley's doing it. Sebastian didn't start Merritt this year, but man, he's always reliable. Oh, agreed. He's always reliable, but just he's got the early bye. So you couldn't start him. Does McGrath ever actually try and hit up a target, or does he always just kick 50 metres down the line? That's a mark to Durham. I swear every time he does it, he never goes. Be good if Essendon switch the ball. Switch it back. Because I'm sure Reed would be on the switch. No, they're going to... Oh, no, they're going to go on board to Shield. Bad kick, though. Go back. Back. There's an easy switch. Oh, McGrath, you idiot. Caldwell again. Caldwell's going absolutely nuts here. There is an easy switch here. Okay, Zach Reed might be on here for a +6. Zach Reed should get it. Pryor got the +6. Go to Reed. What are you doing? So Pryor's up to 18 now, so he's catching up. Go back to Reed. Yes! Reed, another +6. He's on 33. We love to see it. McGrath, no. Okay, go back to Reed. Go back to Reed, Pryor. Go back to Reed, Pryor. Reed's there. Reed might actually get it back here, to be fair. McGrath won't pass it to him. No, he won't. He never does. Goes to Kako, though. So Kako +6. So Pryor's getting a little bit busy now, at least, which is good. Is this going to be Zach Reed? Reed intercept mark. We're loving it. We are loving it. He's on 39. And if they chip it back, they're not going to chip back in, surely. No, he's on 39. What is this? This is so good. First time on the Patreon, no idea how to send you a message, lol, says Buki Boonda. What I'll do, I'll send you a message now just to make it easier. We got a couple of other Patreons as well. So Jiggy Jig, thank you very much for becoming a Patreon. And obviously Max as well, mate. Thank you very much for becoming a Patreon. If you guys would like a team review, team review, then feel free to send me a message and I'll give you the voucher code at halftime or at the end of the game or whatever. So if you guys would like that, then feel free to message there. Make sure you guys also enter the Cash League as well. Enter the league, see prize for first, second, and third there. So make sure you guys tune into, or make sure you guys sign up for that as well. So appreciate the new ones there. There's Reed again. No touch, but just spoil. That should be deliberate. People saying, sweet geez, how high was that, says Tristan. Yeah, probably that one on Watson should have been high. I thought he ducked, but he didn't. So maybe that was why the umpires, because it probably looked like he ducked, but he actually didn't. So, Buki Bin, actually, sorry, that's what I was doing. Sorry, mate. I'll message you now. Let's have a look. There you go. Just send your message, Buki, so you'll see where the message tab is there. I'll give it to Reed. No, I really won't. Reed free kick though. Free kick. I don't know what happened there, but I don't double down what that is, but the forearm hit the forearm hit him before he ducked. Okay, yeah, fair. Been watching your vids for a while, Bales. Really appreciate the content. Thanks, P Exercise. Very much appreciate it, mate. I've recognised the name. I know you've been tuning in for a while, so thank you, mate. Will Day slow down a bit? That tag doesn't seem as hard, but hopefully you can get going a little bit more soon. Just signed up, mate. Says Jaiden. So I'm assuming that's just you, Jiggy Jig there, Jaiden. So appreciate it, mate. Very much appreciate it. If you want your team review done tonight, send me a message and I'll give you the voucher code for that one. Reed Goat says Byron Foster. Yep, very, very, very well. Jiggy Jig's me, says Jade. Yeah, so I just didn't read the chat far enough yet. Here's Sicily. Don't know if it's a +6 or not. Where's Day? He's on the other side. Hawthorn seem to be going quite quick, not really looking to possess the ball as much. But hey, if Will Day goes 80-85, we're not complaining because we're going to get that cash gen. So at the end of the day, it was just that if he could put up a bigger score, that would be obviously ideal. Ridley keeps bloody stealing the ball off Zach Reid. Did you field Reid as well, says Buki Boonder? Yes, I did, because I went prior up to Sam Taylor and benched Sam Taylor. So, Kako looks legit, says Double Done. Oh, he looks great. Going to be very, very good forward in the comp for a while. Lucas Paberdi, same with Patreon. No clue you had to send a team for a review. Have you messaged me, Lucas? If you sent a message, I'll have a quick look while we're on stream. There you go. Got your Buki Boonder there. Actually, Lucas, I think yours is Pebbers FC. I'm pretty sure is your username. So I'll just send you a message and then you'll get it there. Does Will Day? Nothing there. No free kicks. So I just sent you a message, Lucas, there. So it should be fairly easy. And I'll send you the code and stuff after. No free kick for Will Day. Ginnivan, that'll be a goal. Yep. Goal for Hawthorn. I find preseason games hard to judge, but he looks a goal, says Double Dummy. Are you talking about Zach Reid? Because he does. Tris Natty, mind you, the hole in the ball prior wasn't 50 when he kicked it on the ground. Yeah, agreed. Max Bossom, all right, think I got it all set up. Yeah, thanks, Max. Appreciate it, mate. Have a week, son, says Tristan. Yep, going well. Ginnivan flog. Ridley injury taken a quarter, says Tom. Oh, good day, Tom. Hey, Tom, mate. Hopefully you're going well. Thank you for jumping on the pre-lockout chat with us, Tom. Very much appreciate it. I think, Tom, you had Zach Reid on field as well, if I'm not mistaken. But, yeah, Zach Reid is going quite nicely. Just Will Day hasn't touched it yet in this quarter, which is a little bit concerning on 31. A lot of people have overtaken him now. So if he can get going now, then that's fine. But, yeah, not great that he hasn't done much. Lucas, yeah, that's me. Thanks for that. All good, mate. All good. Good to have that done. Rod Pryor is doing okay. He's no Zach Reid, but what can you do? Yeah, exactly. Not many people would have played Reid over Pryor if they had both. They would have played Pryor instead. What Pryor's not doing too bad, is he? He's on 21. Like, obviously, it's not ideal, but considering that Zach Reid's doing more. But at the end of the day, it's rookie roulette. They call it rookie roulette for a reason. Langford, goal. A few goals going through at the moment now. You guys are doing well with the chat. I'm struggling to catch up with this chat. What do we do if Reid tons? Do we get a red dot to loop him on? Oh, geez. Let's revisit that when we come to the game. I don't want to be mozzing anything just yet. So if he does, we'll come back to it. Oh, I got him on the bench, says Max. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Wait, you're talking about Zach Reid? Well, if he's emergency, we'll come back to that after. Buki Boonder, I've got Taylor on field. Is that a mistake? I potentially think so, just because of the wet weather. That's the reason I put him onto the bench. Looks like Scrimshaw's copped a big whack to the face. Bit of claret there, unfortunately. I've got Taylor on. Oh, no, I said it before. Lucas, yep, that's me. Yep, cool. Will Day can't shake a tag, says Max. Buki Boonder got Leak and Trainer on the bench, but might pivot Leak then. Yeah, don't mind that. Yep. Say's thoughts on Will Day so far. He was good early. Not as good now, unfortunately. He's been a little bit quiet, but hopefully he can get going. Still 13, still just under 14 minutes, so he could still get to 50. If he gets to 50 at halftime, we take it. Will had to let Wizard and Guinea kick a few majors. If this is a sub out for Scrimshaw, might not be great for the likes of Assist. Assisting can still go forward if Scrimshaw's subbed out. Do you have Reid or Pryor on field? Zach Reid for me on field. Oh, yeah, clash of heads actually between him and Josh Battle. Oh, okay. Oh, that's bad. Oh, shit. That's big. I didn't realise how big that contact was. That was a massive, massive head clash. I would be shocked if he's not subbed out. Bowser went Walsh's beyond. Sorry, mate. I know Jordox went Walsh as well, so you're not the only one. That bounce had to be recalled. That was like... that's a free kick to Dylan Moore. Shouldn't be, but it is because he ducked. He lowered his hips. Where's Will Day? Is he on the bench at the moment? There's Hobbsy with a tackle. Battle and McGuinness. Battle almost holding the ball. There's Hobbsy again with a kick. I know Jordox actually changed last minute to Hobbs. So, Max, that was a nasty head clash. Jane Greenfield, do you think I should downgrade Wicks so I can upgrade Ash to Stewart? Ooh, it's a play. It's a play. Definitely a play. The cash gen's going to be better with Ash and Wicks. It just depends if you're happy enough with... Oh, that's 50. Yep, 50. Depends if you're happy with that cash gen or not. I'm taking probably a slight hit in the first round or two with Taylor and Wicks on the bench, but I'm hoping that I can catch that up with upgrades. Del Dummy outset was hurt. That had to hurt. Says it looks bad. Bud straight away. Buki Bruner, is there any rookie defender still yet to play that you'd play over Taylor? If Leak wasn't the sub, I would. So you've got that ability to switch Leak on field if he's not the sub. But I don't love it, so I'd probably play Taylor, unfortunately. Because if you start O'Connell, he's against Adelaide, and Adelaide don't think he'll score very well. To be fair, it was a little bit soft, but at the end of the day, got him high after he took the mark. So, don't play on. What the hell? That bounce was woeful. Call it back. Exactly. Holly Molly, this is WWE. Exactly. Dull Dummy, is the umps trying to make it a contest for the TV audience? Yeah, it's been a little bit questionable so far. But to be fair, when is the umpiring ever good? So I'll leave it at that. The umpires never... I can't remember a game where I've looked and said, the umpire's really good that game. Really enjoyed it. Never happens. Free kick for Nick Martin. I'm assuming Will Day is on the... Is he on the bench still, or has he come back on? No, he's on the bench. I'll refresh these scores. It's been a little bit since we've had our fantasy relevant players scoring some points, which is slightly annoying. Would have been good to them to keep going. Zach Reed's still good though. Zach Reed on 39. He's only 23 points away from trainer. Like I'm almost gonna like you. If someone said to me that he'll get to a 40 and be within 20 points of trainer, I would have said I'll be fine enough with that if that was worst case. So yeah, hopefully he keeps going. Have a look here. A lot of 30s. Not great scores for a lot of players at the moment. Zach Reed, the standout, and then also Caldwell. They're probably the two. Impey going along pretty well as well, which I've got him in a draft league. Nick Martin's starting to get busy. Day 0 on the quarter, says Byron. Yep, he's been on the bench for a little bit as well. There's Merritt from the pockets. Definitely kicked goals from here before. Yep, no surprise. He's just a very, very good player, Zach Merritt. So I think that might be a hot bit behind because he's up to 50. So I think that's including the goal. What is Will Day doing, says Cactus MTB. Don't know, mate. He's on the bench at the moment. Should come back on now. But yeah, it's not been from what I've seen, it's not been a hard tag. So he was doing well in the first quarter. He just hasn't got much of it in this quarter. So I'm hoping. Yeah, that makes sense. Hoping that he goes well in the second half. Well, from now on in the second half and gets to a solid score. If he gets 85, 90, I'll take it. He's priced at 73 or 74. So that'd be fine. Max, wow, great goal. Yep, agreed. Jaden Greenfield, I sent you a message on Patreon, mate. Yep, thanks, Jaden. I'll send you the code at halftime. I'll send the code at halftime. So you got what? Wait for about 12 minutes. And I'll give you the voucher code and you can send through your team through there. And you'll get personalised audio response as well with that one. So you'll be able to listen back to the advice if you like that. Zach Reed lost out to Chol, unfortunately, there. Unfortunate for Reed. Say it's 1.477 million. What's that for? What's that for, Says? I'm not sure. Still got 40 watching, so appreciate everyone that's tuning in so far. Make sure you smash a like on the video. We're nearly halfway there. 17 likes. Obviously, our goal is 50 on the stream. So if you can hit a like, and it takes 2 seconds, that would be very, very much appreciated. Easy legend. Thanks, Jaden. Hopefully a miss here for Chol. He's missed it. No kick in for Reed. Be a +6 would be nice. If they go to the left, he's there. Oh, no, he's not. Where is Reed? I thought Reed... Oh, no, Reed was there, but he was in like a bit deeper. It was never going to go to him. I was hoping Reed might do a few... Like, he'd take kick-ins or be a bit more in that pocket, taking those all +6s. But, hey, I'm not complaining with 39. It's just more I want him to get more quicker to a 60, so just in case he goes quiet for a quarter. But... last positions, I'm still weighing upper in defence. My locks are Short, Roberts, Perryman and Reed on field. I have 1.47 million. Thinking Stewart, Ash, SDK's options, how would you rank them and who else do you think are good options to consider? I like Fraser. Is one that you didn't have in the couple that you named there. Brass, no, he dropped it. Oh, that's a bad drop as well. Hawthorn might be okay. Yeah, okay at the moment. Where's Will Day? There's still half a quarter, so I'm not too stressed so far. But obviously, when a guy's getting tagged, we want his points to go up a little bit quicker. I would have thought he would have come back on the ground by now, but it seems like he's still on the bench. So hopefully they can bring him back on now. Well, Chol's coming off now, and Zach Reed's staying on, so that's good. Hang on, Saz. I'll go back to your question in 2 seconds. I just want to see. Yeah, Will Day's back on. Good. Hopefully you can get some points now. That's one thing that annoys me that players do is when they have the player on the ground, they push him into the ground. There's just no need for it. And then they sort of go like, oh, why are you pushing and shoving me? It's like, well, mate, you just put his teammate into the grass. Like, that's what they're going to do. Looks like Sardis is on Will Day. Now, that Will Day tackle should be holding the ball. How's that not holding the ball? He threw it. Good, and that was paid holding the ball because Hobbs ducked. But still, how is Will Day not getting a free kick? I think he should still get the tackle, but that had to be holding the ball. He tackled him and he dropped it. Let me see if did he get the tackle? Zach Reed's there. Maybe a tackle, potentially. Good tackle from... went to a Hawthorn player, so he's not going to get it. There's Watson again. There's Will Day pushing forward against Draper, though. Free kick for Day. Yes! Free kick for Day. That's exactly what we needed. Will Day did get that tackle as well. So hopefully kicks this goal and puts him over 40, which is really what we needed. And, well, it's come up on the screen. He already has. So I haven't seen him kick the goal yet, but he does kick the goal. So up to 45 Day now. That's fine. We're back on track. That was good by Will Day. He was in the midfield and he pushed really hard forward. Looks like Scrimshaw's being subbed out. Looks like Frost is coming on. So Sicily watch. Not like he's scoring very well anyway, but definite watch here. Will Day. Yep, there we go. There it is. Thank you very much, Will Day. Thank you. More points. So Says, back to your question. Last positions, I'm still weighing upper in defence. Yep, so I said that. So Stewart, Ash, SDK. I like Stewart. I like Holmes. I like Fraser. SDK's okay. Ash is fine if you're happy to get a bit of cash. See, there's Will Day there. Middle of the ground, pushing hard against Draper. So well done by Will Day. That's where I'd go, Says. One of those options. Bit hard, but that's where I'd go. Can also get that code because I am on Patreon too, says Andrew. Andrew, I'm not sure if you're a paid Patreon or free Patreon. So if you become paid, I'll be able to do that for you. But I'm not sure if you clicked over to that yet. There is it's only for the paid ones, just to reward those that are paying to get the team reviews for them. No 18 kick for goal as bad as his haircut, says Karen. Who's number 18? Trying to think. Who is it? You still got Price's Jaiden? No. Went prior. Oh, there's Will Day again with a kick. So he does score in bunches, doesn't he? He scores quickly. Oh, no, McGrath's going to run forward. I thought Zach Reed might have been on there. There's Nick Bryan. I still think it's in the best interest for Essendon actually to trade Sam Draper. I think that Thinks Nick Bryan's a better ruck. Looks like he's got better prospects. Could be a free kick for Hobbs. Should have been holding the ball. Did my other messages not go through? I have 2 spots in defence that I'm weighing up. Currently have short. Oh, yeah, I answered that before. Says for you there. Zorko's another option. Yeah, Buki Boona says that. It's already a little bit too old for my liking, too expensive, but that was well done by Cam McKenzie actually to get out of the tackle there. So Zach Reed. Oh, that was annoying. Got a handball away. Will Day potentially coming up for some points, though. That could be a tackle. Potentially. That was well done by Caldwell. Caldwell playing really, really well. Not a great kick. Probably waited a second too long before he kicked it. There's Kako again. There's Merritt. It's a bit of a scrappy game at the moment. A lot of scrap going on. Caldwell's still racking up, though. There's another kick. Would you be going SDK or Fraser, says Harry Thomas. Fraser for me. Fraser for me. Who thinks Harley Reid will go for the 2 mil at the Bombers, says Tristan Addy. I don't know. Maybe. He might go there. Apologies, I missed any chat. If I haven't said it yet, feel free to put it back in. He's thinking of Ash or Stewart and SDK. I'd go Stewart and SDK if you had to pick between those guys. Does Day score more fantasy points during the day rather than night, says Wado. I like that. I like that one. Luke would be happy with that one from the Ball Boys. Would 12 more points for Reed? Yeah, hopefully that'd be fantastic. Gets a 50. That I don't know if that was a tackle for Reed or not. Some of these tackles are so hard to really adjudicate. Like they're just like some of them get paid, some don't. Sicily, that's a mark. That should be probably reversed. No. Will Day is potentially short for a kick. No, they're going to go longer. Good kick actually to Newcomb. And Dylan Moore running pretty hard to get that there. Good kick. And Moore lining up for goal. Who's playing right now on your field, says Footy Frenzy. I've got Zach Reed and Will Day. So not too bad. Pretty good so far. Sam Draper's a knobhead anyway, says Max Bossom. Karen Shen, 18 is Chol. Okay, yep, fair enough. Point for Essendon, good. Okay, Reed kick in, please. Well, that's one guy's been quiet. Dylan Shield hasn't got much. That was a silly free kick today, says Matt435. That's okay, Matt, though. We take the points. Go to Zach Reed. Go to Reed. Yes! Reed again! 45! Come on. This is brilliant. It's gone out in the full, but we don't care. We take those points. We love it. Love it. Pexercise said +6 as well. So I did see that. I wasn't sure if it was true or not, but we got it. So beautiful. Master very quiet. 1 goal and nothing, says Double Dummy. Yeah, been a bit quiet. Hope Crows don't go for him, says Max. Yeah, I hope we don't go for Draper. I really don't. Could you imagine if Day and Reed are over 50 at halftime? That'd be great. It's just annoying because Holland's ruined it last night and short. Not going well, but we're going well tonight so far, so hopefully it continues. Reed not quite there, getting for the +6. There's McGrath slipped over. Can he do that? Wow, that's been paid against. I wondered if he slipped over and handballed it, if that would have been paid or not. But they've paid a free kick. Not sure I don't know if that's the correct adjudication or not. Wowie Caldwell's racking up, says Max. Yes, he is. Guys, I'm staying at West Coast, says Harley Reid. Good to hear, mate. You heard it here first on the AFL Fantasy Fanatics watch-along with Bales. Harley Reid is staying at West Coast. Says, are you concerned about Fraser scoring potential with Dale back? Not really, because Dale's still been able to go well over 90 and Johannesson's been able to average in the 80s. And I think Fraser can still go quite well. So I'm not concerned. Day or night, day's the way. Says Crinkly Cut. Beaky Burner started Zorko last year. No one learned from their mistake. What's that for? Where's that from? He's going to go big. She's got a questionable matchup. Beautiful after his round 12 bye. Yes, Reed says Harley Reid. Like that. I only have a modest-sized TV screen. The players are sometimes like ants, but at least the extra large banner showing scores is visible from my own backyard. Exactly. Reed can't kick wholly. Doesn't matter. We take the points. But where Reed isn't playing good, that's fine. We take the points. Jaden Greenfield. I've faded Sanders and I'm scared by it. I think Sanders will go well. 49 says double dummy. Did they give him a tackle? Zach says about Zach Reid. Did they really? Is he on 49? Just refresh. Holy shit, he's on 49. They gave him a tackle. Don't know what they gave him the tackle for, but hey, if he tackled someone and it sticks, holy, we're definitely taking it here. Oh, he dropped it. That's a free kick for Redmond. Probably ducked a bit for that one, but still. Should be -3 for kicking out in the full, says Rodler. You do make a very good point. It probably should be, but it's not, so we'll take the extra points. Redmond, go back. Is there any way Zach Reid is sitting back there? He wasn't, actually. Is Zach Reid on the field, or is he on the bench now? Maybe he's on the bench for his first rest. Morrison, free kick, holding the ball. Where's Will Day? He's in the middle there. So Hardwick, Mark, line out for goal. Tom Brass needs sort at 45 more, says Andrew. Double dummy, that's not a free. It was under pressure. I think I agree with that one. Agreed, -3 on the full. Double dummy, am I Hawks? I'm a Hawks fan, so no bias from me. The people saying pretty poor. Well, not a huge amount of bias to double dummy. Jaden Greenfield, Pryor on field over Reid, goddamn. It could change the second half. Pryor had a good second half against Geelong in the Pracky game, so it could all change. So, got to wait and see. But it looks like Zach Reid's actually on the bench, which is slightly annoying because it means he's done for the quarter. It means he'll be done for the quarter. Hardwick goal, unless they bring him on now. Would like a bit more from Pryor on my bench. Reid on fire on field, says Says. Morrison huge there. Said double dummy, yes, good tackle. Footy Frenzy, yet Reid on bench. Double dummy 2-1 wins the free. Sultan, do I play a red dot to take Zach Reid's score? Sultan, we'll wait. Let's wait. I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves. He's on 49, but he could have a 6-point second half and only end up on a 50. So let's take the first half, be positive, and let's hope that he can continue it. But I want to see, because if Essendon are losing, they're not going to chip it around, are they? So there's a chance that he only gets 10 points in the second half. But it's good so far. Even if he scores 20 for the rest of the game, 70 is very good, says Byron. Oh, exactly right. 100%. I just don't want to say anything just yet. I want to wait a little bit. Newcomb, that could be holding the ball. Very, very good tackle from Caldwell. Very good tackle. I'm partly hoping Essendon just stay in touch, just so then it's not too far out, and then Essendon can actually still chip around a bit. Hawks are dominating, says Andrew. Yeah, they're going well at the moment. If he gets an 80, would you start a red dot? Sultan, I don't want to answer it yet. I know for a fact if I answer it, I'm going to moz it. So, Sultan, if you ask me again towards the end of the game, I can give you an answer. I just know that there's stuff like this happens, and I know that people go, oh, nothing really happens, but I don't want to test it. It's like when you're at work and someone says, oh, it's quiet. It gets busy. It always does. So, I appreciate Sultan for you tuning in. I appreciate you asking the question, and I will answer that question, just not yet. He says, haha, very funny. Yeah, we'll wait. Would you take Cleary's score down back or Sam Taylor's if you had to? Probably Cleary for me. I'll take his score. So we've got 2 minutes left. I think Reid's on the bench at the moment. Unless he's on at the moment. Sicily kick in. Yeah, it looks like Reid's on the bench. Surprising, because I thought he normally plays the whole game. Where's Day? Day anywhere around here? There's more. Oh, that's at the knee, so... we should probably be getting more of the balls to Sebastian. That was my only worry about Pryor. We all were locking him in, but he did have a big second half against Geelong in that game, and I was sort of a bit like, well, I'd rather put Sam Taylor on the bench and get some cash in that way. But second half to go. He could still score 50 or 60 and gets to a 70, so We'll see how he goes in the second half. Is Hasty a chance for a red or green vest, as says? I don't think so, but we get to see if he's a green vest anyway, and if he is, then we go to another Saints rookie or a Melbourne one. We get to see it at least. So, yeah, something to watch. I think he'll be fine, though. He's named on the ground, so I think guys like other ones that weren't named on the ground, I think, are more chance of getting a vest. See, Day's not really getting out for the +6s. He's staying a lot in the middle of the ground, which is annoying. Means he's not getting as much, but he's on 48. So, like, quite a quarter. But at least he's going okay. Like, Will Days could be near here. If this gets out the back, there is a chance Will Day could be on for a goal here. No, Redmond got back before. I'm surprised Reed is on the bench. I thought normally Reed plays the whole half. But hey, anyway, 49 was still taking. Oh, Sicily should get back to mop up here. Oh, maybe not. He'll get a handball. Be interesting to see what Sicily's on in terms of score-wise. So Frost free kick. Be good if Will Day got a +6 here. No, he's probably not. He's going down the line. Oh, Barras, good mark. Get it to Will Day. No, that'll be the end of the half, I think. Cool, and that's the end of the first half. It's hot in this room, I'll tell you what. Can't wait till it gets cold, because then this room keeps the heat in, so it'll be good. But in the summer, it's awful. Unless some of the Bombers players improve scoring, they will get jettisoned out of my team, says Karen. Harry Thomas, would you get rid of Leake? Yes, I would. He could be the sub. I'd rather go for someone else. Worried that Melbourne, he goes 80+ as double dummy. It's raining, though, so I don't think he will go 80+ against them. I think it'll be raining. I'm in the Amy. I think Red has 91% Tog. Oh, in the Amy, I think Reed had 9% Tog. So, yeah, maybe he just has the one rest and then that's it. So, I need Jackson Pryor and Tom Brass to get up more, says Andrew. Yep, I'm sure a lot of people were in that same boat as well. Doldo, no free, no conspiracy. Umps are just poor. Sebastian, I'm hoping Pryor gets to 60. He has it in him, just needs it to chip around a bit more, even some kick-ins. Agreed, yep. Hasty was moved to the bench when 23 was announced. Yes, it says he was. I just think the fact he was on the 23 to begin with, I don't think he'll be sub. He's playing at half-back. I think there are other, I think Zach Jones could be sub before him. I think Schoenmaker hasn't played all pre-season. So I think there's other guys that would be sub before him. Hasty was moved to the... Oh, yeah. So that starter sucks as Ian G. Yeah, hasn't been great tonight, unfortunately. That was my whole worry with him. Was Leo Ashcroft a definite sub, says Sultan? Yes, Brisbane have pretty much said he's going to be sub unless anything big happens and they change it. So Pryor honestly been bad, says Byron Foster. Yeah, he hasn't been great, but he hasn't been too bad. Alex never saw this role for Pryor at the Lions, wasting his run, hoping for 60, priced at 35 now. Harley Reid, who to replace Levi Ashcroft with, was thinking a Lindsay or Murphy Reid. I'd be going Lindsay out of those two. Also, Stoner sub concern. Not for me. It'll be Ware or Leak for me as a sub. And if he is, we don't really have anyone to go to be fair. There's not really many forward rooks that we like. So, yeah, we'd be in a bit of trouble if that was the case. Sultan, Sherry and Sam Taylor versus Fraser and Gawn. I'm scared of Taylor in the wet. If you're looking for scoring this week, for this week alone, Gawn and Fraser will score more. Cherry's the longer-term hold, and Sam Taylor will make a lot of cash. So it depends where you want to go, Sultan. If you're wanting the points on field first up, it's Gawn and Fraser. If you want the cash gen and the keeper, it's Sherry and Taylor for me. Harry Thomas, sorry I left you. Might have answered it. Do I get rid of Leak? Yes, I said I would be looking for other options just because I think he could be the sub. So you've got like an O'Connell potentially there you might be able to go to. Sebastian, I'm thinking about Hasty or the other rook. I forgot his name. I don't know which one to move to. Well, I don't know because there's a lot of rooks, unfortunately, Sebastian. But I like Hasty. Says, to make Pryor's score look worse, he's had 94% Tog. Yeah, it's annoying. Andrews, Connor O'Sullivan better than Leak? Probably not. Probably not. He's probably got not great cash gen, I don't think. So let's look at his scores. Caldwell's on 88. Bloody hell! I have to tweak this. I've got to tweet. I got to ask DC about this actually. That's hilarious. It's DC's boy in Caldwell who's going well. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Hang on, give me a sec. I'm nearly done, guys. Cool. So scores. So I was going through the scores. So Caldwell's on 88, going absolutely mental. Dersma 68, good for draft coaches. 7 tackles is impressive. Impey 61, Battle 59, Amon 58, Nash 56. All relevant draft names as well. So a few draft coaches might out there will be going pretty well. Merritt 55, McDonald 55 as well. Another good draft player there. Moore 54, Andrew McGrath 54, Hardwick 51, Newcomb 50, Watson 49, Zach Reed 49. That's what we're loving. Will Day 48. That's okay. That's fine. He's copping attention and okay, had a good first quarter, quite second quarter, but at least he got to near 50. If he gets to a 90 odd, you take it definitely. Nick Martin 42, a little bit quiet, had a good patch in there, but a bit quiet after that. Sicily 41, it's okay, but could be moved forward. Roberts 36, got him in a few draft leagues as well. Shields only on 31. I thought he was a bit quiet. Hasn't really got a lot of it. Meek 29, that's a little bit low. A few people might have started with him. He's had 24 hitouts as well for that 29, so really hasn't got much of it besides that. Kako 27's fine enough. Ridley 26 been quiet. Hobbs 24 has been quiet. Sardis 22 has been quiet. Pryor 21 has been quiet. And you take away those plus sixes, he's done nothing. So I guess he has been poor when you look at it that way. And yeah, there you go. So that's what it is there. And the thing is, well, if I had Cherry in my team, I wouldn't have Zach Reed on field and I wouldn't have Sam Taylor. So at the moment, it's probably broken even. It's bloody hot in this room. Tom Greenworth getting in or wait after the bye, says Liam. Wait after the bye. You get a week look and you get to see. And he's got Hawthorn in round 3, so I'd actually wait 2 weeks. I'll wait till after round 3 and I'd grab him after that. Let's hope Scott gets the Bombers fired up. They look very ordinary. Yep, they weren't great after the start. Jaden Greenfield should have picked Caldwell over Taranto. Who would have thought? Yeah, very, very frustrating. Caldwell, the thing with him is he has a round 4 bye. That was the only thing. I was keen on him. DC was keen as well, and he was his boy. But yeah, just the bye, unfortunately. Yeah. What have we got here? Sorry, O'Connell. I don't know if I should go to him or Hasty. I'd go Hasty out of the 2, if you had to pick. Hudson Anton. If I have Max Holmes, would Lockie Ash be a better option because of his break even? I'd rather Holmes over Ash. Holmes is a keeper, or we don't say keeper much, but he's a guy you're happy to hold for a long time, whereas Ash might be a trade. So I'd be going Holmes. Rodler, Bucks getting a makeup touch-up on the Fox footage. Delightful, says Rodler. Yeah, I saw that as well. Yep, saw that. I did try to get the that KO call-up thing, but to be on Super Saturday, but no such luck, unfortunately. That's all right. I'll stick to doing this and interacting with you guys on here. Who can replace Leak Force's Andrew? I'm not sure. The rookies in defence are bad. O'Connell, maybe. Lindsay, Hasty, Murphy, Reed. Who do you think is the best replacement for Ashcroft? Probably Lindsay if you've got the cash. If not, Hasty. Danny, Ash, Nevitt versus Wang and Hasty, but playing O'Sullivan on field. I don't love playing O'Sullivan on field. Maybe go Ash and Nevitt. If you go... Is there a way that you can do Wang and Hasty without playing O'Sullivan on field? That would be... Oh no, sorry. No, hang on. If you're talking about Finn O'Sullivan, you do that 100%. Wang and Hasty for me. If that's Finn O'Sullivan, Danny, let me know if that's Finn O'Sullivan. But if that's Connor O'Sullivan, no. If it's Finn O'Sullivan, 100%. It's Wang and Hasty. Definitely. Xavier Barker. Pryor Beanmore should have had Reed on field, says Xavier. Yeah, exactly. Not a lot of people probably thought about it, to be honest. I've only got Reed on field because I don't have Pryor. So, Bookie Boone, I have to go. See you later. I'll send my team in a bit. Thanks, Bookie Boone. I'll have a look at that whenever you send it through, mate. Appreciate it. Liam, Will Ashcroft or Petrarca? Oh, this is a good question. Will Ashcroft or Petrarca? If you can use that 70, 80k good, I would be going for Ashcroft. There could be a tag for Petrarca. I like both. If you want a safer guy, Petrarca's probably the safer guy. Jiggy Jig, did you send out the Patreon code? No, thank you, Jaiden. Thank you for reminding me. I did not do that. If anyone else wants to sign up to the Patreon, feel free. You get entry into the cash league that we got running this year. And everything like that. I do have to quickly feed my dogs in a sec, though, as well. So, yeah, I'll have to pop off in like 2 seconds just to feed the animals. Plus, it'd be good to call off as well. Yeah, we've got 46 watching as well, so make sure you guys smash a like on the video. Let's get 50 likes. So, yeah, takes 2 seconds, click of a button, and you're there. So, if you can click subscribe, that would be fantastic. Would be very much appreciated. All right, let's get this code for you, Jaiden. Alrighty, so logged in, generate code. Cool, I've got the code, just log into Patreon, and I'll send you that, Jaiden, there. Are you not playing O'Sullivan Bales? Yeah, detached. Yes, I am. I don't know why I was forgetting. Yeah, Finn O'Sullivan I'm playing on field. For some reason, I was thinking Connor O'Sullivan. So don't mind me. It's Finn O'Sullivan I'm playing on field. I'm pretty happy with him on there. Let's have a look. Alrighty, so... Right. Right, there you go, Jaiden. Just sent through the code for you, mate. And as I said, if anyone else would like team reviews and everything like that, then make sure you head to the Patreon there and sign up for a member, and then you'll get your team reviewed tonight through the Ask Me on Q service. Alrighty. There's a lot of questions here. I'm going to have to catch up on these after. Give me 2 sets, guys. Put in all the questions. I'll catch on to them after. I just need to go feed my dogs while it's half time. But I'll be back in like 2 seconds. I'll just quickly refresh, see if there's any adjustments from scores or anything. Doesn't look like it. Reed still on 49, and Will Day still on 48. So, cool. I'll be back in 2 seconds, guys. I'll just, as I said, feed the dogs, and I'll be back in a sec. Great, hang on. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Took a little bit longer to feed the dogs than what I thought. Had to go outside and get the food from out the back, so it took me a little bit of a time to do that. So apologies for that. What did I miss in this third quarter? Anything? Any scoring from anyone? Jai Caldwell dominating still. Bloody hell, 94. Okay, not great. Will Day -3, and Zach Reid hasn't touched it, so 5 minutes of nothing. So didn't miss much, but I was hoping to come back to some points. Yeah, Will Day. What is this? Day no, -3 since you left, which isn't good. Zach Reid is here. Oh, no. Looks like Pry's got a free kick. They could switch it here. Zach Reid's on for the switch. Go to Zach Reid. What are you doing? Send your message on Patreon, mate. Thanks, Jaiden. I'll get to that when the game is finished, when I do that. That's annoying. I wish that Zach Reid and that had scored a bit more. At the end of the day, right, if Zach Reid gets a 60, we can't really complain too much. Like, it's... If someone said to me pre-game, Zach Reid's going to get a 60, would I take it? 100%. I would have said, yeah. I would have bitten someone's arm off. I could have re-put Trainer back on field and got a 62 last night. So if he gets that, I'm fine. Let's see if I can catch up with some of this chat that I missed beforehand. Mark Lancaster, Travis first. I really don't know what that means. I really don't know. That's been a thing that's going on for things for ages. So, Steve-O, who do I captain? Dawson or Cherry in draft? Opponent has gone. Cherry for me. And there's Will Day getting those 3 points about the kick. I'd be going Cherry captain, Steve. Tony Ford, hoping O'Connell was a decent game so I can go prior to him and play rookie roulette between O'Connell, Trainer and Reid. Detached edits, are you not playing O'Sullivan, Bales? Finn O'Sullivan, I am. Connor O'Sullivan, no. Wazza 12, have you done a team reveal, Bales? Yeah, I did a team reveal before, post a community series game before opening round, but the Patreons have seen what my current team is looking like. So if you want to see what it's looking like now, head to the Patreon there. Patreon.com/AFL Fantasy Fanatics. Sultan, is Joe Berry and Murphy Reid good, or Lindsay and another 230k rook? I think Berry and Murphy Reid's good. I don't know which the 230k rook you'd have over with Lindsay there to pick that one. So Zach Reid in a set mark. There it is. He's over 50. He's on 55. Beautiful. Love to see it. Funny that Will Day, Zach Reid's scoring more than Will Day at the moment. But like, genuinely, Zach Reid's not only scoring well, he's actually playing really well as well. Like, okay, a few kicks have been great, not great, but I think Essendon's starting to come back, which is good for Reid's scoring potentially. Hey, Bales, who are you playing instead? Wait. Hang on, I'm playing Finn O'Sullivan on field. I messed people up before by saying Connor O'Sullivan, but I'm playing Finn O'Sullivan on field. Gits, DC was on Caldwell all pre-season. Did he actually go him? No, so I messaged him and asked him, and he said no, he didn't go. He didn't go him with the early buy. Not playing round 0 didn't help either, he said. So, yeah, no, he didn't go him, unfortunately. Well, actually, no, fortunately for me, because I've got DC in the Content Creators Cup this week, so I'm glad he didn't. Sebastian, alrighty, I shall be back a bit later on. Hopefully some good scores, says Sebastian. Thanks, mate. Appreciate you tuning in to this point anyway. Yeah, too easy, I thought so, says Tatchaz. Yep, good. Is Carl Warner an option for Leak? He could be, potentially. Elvis is gardening and cleaning on tour. Great job, brother. Thanks, mate. Appreciate the kind words there. Carl Wilton, hey, Bales, Finn O'Sullivan or Hugo Garcia? I'd probably go Finn O'Sullivan. I think he's more locked in. Is this Reid another in a... Oh, Reid, you should have marked it. Reid should have marked that. That would have been over 60. Should have marked it. Oliver, I have 2 questions. One, Sarong and Fraser or Dawson and SDK? Ooh, I'd go Sarong and Fraser, I think. I just don't. I'm not huge on SDK. That's why I'd go that one. Second question: if Boyd is a sub, do we trade or keep? Harry Boyd will not be the sub. They won't name a ruck sub. If he were to be the sub, we trade, yes, but he won't be the sub. Zitters 21. Where did Will Day go in the second quarter? Yeah, a bit of attention, but yeah, just was a bit of a quieter quarter from Will Day. Mark from Chol. I went Nick Dacos and Dawson and went Matt Flynn up to Horn-France and Carl Warner for Leak, says Andrew. Hexon, Will Day, what is this? Day Negacy since you left Bales, good. I'm starting to catch up to the page. Oh, no, I've caught up Will now. I'll send you a message on Patreon, says Jaiden. Yep, cool. Oliver says hello. Hello, Oliver. How you going, mate? Ian G, Lawson Humphreys. Not for me. I wanted to see a bit in the preseason, didn't see anything, so no, not for me. We can jump on if he goes well, but not to start with. Sultan, Dawson or Cherry captain? This is way too tough. Sherry for me. Sherry captain for me. Cherry's number 2 for me. Dawson's number 3. So I split it by going that. I just think the matchup for Cherry's is good against English. I forgot to field Zach Reed, says Andrew. I think not many people would have fielded Zach Reed. I only fielded Zach Reed because I didn't want to play him over I didn't want to play Sam Taylor. And Redmond's taking kick-ins and going the wrong way. Short to Archie Roberts. Roberts, is this to Zach Reed? No, to Pryor, +6. Could go to Zach Reed. No, he just completely ignored him. Bit of a shit kick from Pryor. Went to a contest when he had Zach Reed short. I don't know. So they've moved Redmond back to defence. So there's Archie Roberts again. Do you have Perryman? Dugowie coming back, says Ian G. Yeah, I got Perryman. No worries with him. He's going to play midfield. I'm not worried about that. Their starting midfield will be Dacos, Perryman, and Dugowie. And Dugowie won't play full-time mid when he's back. They'll ease him in. I hate Pryor doesn't give the ball to Reed. At least Pryor is starting to score some points now, but yes, obviously it would be good if Reed was scoring points as well. That's out in the full. Okay, now we switch Essendon. Now we switch and we get Ridley got subbed out. That's why Redmond's gone back. Oh, did Ridley get subbed out? I guess that's what someone was saying beforehand about being subbed. And McGrath's going to go long down the line. What are you doing, man? Get rid of McGrath. So shit. Says, hey, Buzz, did my message a few minutes ago go through? I'm not sure what message says. I have Harry Perryman in defence, says Andrew. Yep, I like Harry Perryman. There's Will Day intercept mark. I think it was an intercept anyway, but good. +6 coming up. And you don't have Ash. No, I don't. I don't have Ash. I've got Perryman over Ash. I think Perryman could be a bit more of a hold long-term. Concussion, says Hexon. Okay, yep. Sicily +6 as well. Day can go, thanks, says Ben. Day's going okay. I'm not too concerned just yet. Pryor's potentially there. No, Newcomb got past Pryor. And Chol gets the better of Ben Mackay. The one about the 2 rookie structure in defence. No, I don't remember that question coming through, says. Just refresh these scores again. So Day up to 56, Reed up to 55. So it's the other Essendon defenders are getting going. Right, Redmond's going well. McGrath, Dersma, obviously winger, but still. Obviously Colwell's going mental. Merritt's going pretty well. Sissy's going okay. Sissy's had a good quarter. 21 points so far. Moore's going okay. Martin's going well. Another goal for Chol. Who else we got here? Archie Roberts 45, Shield 41. Prize up to 37 now. Like, obviously a few people were worried, but he's had, 16 points in the quarter, so going okay. So there you go. Hopefully Reed can keep going. That would be nice. Pryor on 37's all right from where he was. Yeah, agreed, says. Caldwell looking great, says Ben. Time to binge eat chocolate, says Karen. Marco, will Sidrad be the sub? Is he an option on the bench? Yes, I think he'll be the sub. And if he's not, he is an option. Ben Hayes, Pryor's a dud. He's starting to get it going. If he gets to a 55-60, you're not. I don't think you can play too much, especially with the D6 options. Jaiden, hey Bales, you doing a watch on for the Crows game or are you going? I'm going to the game. So I pretty much go to most home games. The only way I wouldn't go to the game is if it was raining. I don't like watching the footy in the rain. I just can't be bothered. And there's meant to be a little bit around, so yeah. Who's that? Is that? No, I thought it was a free kick for Meek. Essendon's starting to, I know it's 30 points, but Essendon have showed a few better signs from what I've seen in this quarter. Pryor's effort on Newcomb could get him dropped next week, says Rodler. Yeah, it wasn't good. Sam Lindqvist, hey Bales, you're a legend. Thanks, Sam, mate. Very much appreciate the kind words there. As a Crows fan, who's your most hated team? Not Port. To be fair, probably Essendon. To be fair, probably Essendon. Essendon's probably the team. I've just always had in the back of my head the way that they treated my boy Brent Stanton on the way out. Didn't give him a farewell game. Left him in the VFL his whole last year. Okay, even if he wasn't good enough, give him a send-off game. So Essendon for me. I have Murphy Reid currently and Lindsay MAM9. Kako. Not behind. Should I bring it? Sam says, should I bring on a red dot for Ashcroft and Loop Laylor? No, I wouldn't do that. I'd be bringing in a better player. I'd play Lindsay on field, maybe put Hugo Garcia or one of your forwards into your mids and play Davidson. But yeah, I wouldn't be getting a red dot. There's very, very few instances I want to be getting a red dot early in the season. And that's not one of them. Barras, it's going to be behind. Crinkly cut Day on the bench. Yep, at the moment I think he is. Yeah, Day's been a little bit frustrating. He started well, and then he's really quieted down since then. If he gets to an 85, 90, I'll still be fine. But yeah, it's probably wanting a little bit more. Jiggly Jig, need a corporate box, and doesn't matter about rain. Yeah, good point. Unfortunately, AFL Fantasy Fanatics probably doesn't have the corporate box license just yet, but maybe one day we might have one. Ben Hayes is Dersma an option? I hate Geelong because Hawks fan. Dersma's not an option for me. He's scoring well, but I wouldn't be looking at him. There's Shield. It's a bad kick. It's going to work out, though, for the Bombers. Back to 22 points. Double Dummy, I knew you were going to say Bombers. Lol, says Double Dummy. Sultan Dam, I forgot about Stanton. Yeah, my boy. He was my original boy before Lairdy and Dawson and all the guys that wasn't at the Crows. Brent Stanton was my fantasy guy. I had him every year. And yes, there was some times when we got some 60s, but there's also some times we got some 150s. So, and that was when I wasn't taking it seriously. I was just picking the players I just wanted in my team. My hated team for me is Fremantle, says Andrew. Tristan Addy, big hit. Double Dummy, Blues for me. I still got grudges over Prince's Park deal, says Double Dummy. Yeah, fair enough. Let's refresh these scores. Been a couple of minutes. Be really good if Reed could bump his score up over 60 before three-quarter time. So midfield, Sardis, Caldwell, Durham, Will Day's back on, Nash and McKenzie. That should be recalled. I don't know how that's not recalled. It's nearly out of the square circle and they've just called play on. This umpiring tonight's been pretty bad. Really bad. Hawks are the worst, got to say it, says Sultan. Andrew, I'm a member of Hawks since 2013 and still to now. Tristan Addy, MRO going to be busy Monday night after this game. Potentially. I don't know exactly what incidents they'll look at, but maybe. Archie Roberts free against to Watson. Watson letting him know about it. See my pet peeve above. Sultan, convenient Hawks membership. Hawks Andrew, the year you take premiership off Freo. Ben Mackay, nothing. There's Connor McDonald, fumble. Lucas Paberdi, as a neutral, these umpires have been shocking. Haven't seen it this bad for a very long time. Oh, it doesn't shock me at this point. Umpiring's always pretty crap, to be honest. It's been a quiet few 5 or 6 minutes. Like, nothing for Reed, nothing for Dakes. He's been on the bench. It's been a frustrating sort of quarter. There's Day. Nothing there. Caldwell gets it again. Caldwell just keeps tracking on. He's on 109. This is ridiculous from Caldwell. Sardis might save it, says Ian G. What is Sardis on now? Sardis on 30. Where is he? 38. He's not 56% time on ground is not great. So Reed 55 still hasn't touched it much. Day 56. Yeah, they've been quiet. There's a lot of people that have scored above them now. Like, Reed's fine. Like, again, someone said take 55. I would have said yes, I'll take it because I've got the cash gen from Sam Taylor. Sorry, but it was just more the fact that he was going so well that there was the little hope that he might be able to get towards that 80, 90, maybe even hit that triple figures and be really a real big win. But don't know if that's going to happen now. What? That's a shit kick. Sicily made it look good. And Essendon got it back again. Oh, Langford's done something. He pulled up there. I don't know if that's a calf or a hamstring or something, but he's done something. So see, really since Redmond's gone back, that's when these Essendon defenders haven't been going well. So that's the frustrating thing. I don't know what, is it an ankle, calf maybe for Langford? He pulled up pretty sore there, so Will Day, not quite. That was a great gather by Will Day. Got a handball away, so up to 58, so obviously not great still. And then Dylan Moore should run into an open goal here. Yep, goal for Hawthorn. Umpires are crap, says Andrew. Angie, I thought Sardis would get more mid-time than that. Andrew Kako seems to have gone cold. And Double Diamond says hammy. Yeah, it could be a hammy as well. Yeah, so 4 minutes still to go in this quarter. There you go. I've got Jai Caldwell in both the DT Shiver League 29 and the Champions League draft that I'm in. So pretty happy with those two at the with having him there. All right, so we've still got a fair few people watching. Make sure you keep smashing a like on the video. Up to 27 likes, 23 away from 50. So if you guys haven't liked it, click the like button. If every one of you like it, we'll pretty much get there. So if you guys can click the like button, that'd be fantastic. And make sure you do subscribe. Plenty more watch-alongs, plenty more content coming your way during the season. So make sure you guys get involved. Will Day just keeps getting bumped off the ball at the moment. A little bit frustrating. How good a Carlton test, Marco? Yeah. Well, I'm happy because all their defenders kept going crap against Holland. So I'm glad that they lost, to be fair. And people that watched last night know that. So, Lucas Paberdi, Caldwell on for 150 was not on my fantasy bingo card. It wasn't on my bingo card, but it definitely could happen because Caldwell is a very good player and he's shown that he can score points. So Perkins, go back, please. Go back. Short kick. No. To Nick Martin. If he was to go back to Zach Reed. Where's Reed? Where's Reed? Go back to Reed. Go to Reed. Probably short kick back. Go back to Reed. Man, go back to Reed. Yes. Yes. No, not to Shield. Because Shield's going to go long in the 50. Yep. Just not getting involved anymore, Reed, which is unfortunate. How good a cut? Oh, no, I said it before. And then I said that. Yep, cool. I caught up to all the chat. It's just annoying. This is part of the reason why I didn't want to say about the Reed red dot whole thing, because I knew that he wasn't going to keep going the way he was going. Hopefully he can get a few more +6s to finish the quarter out, but down the full, I think. Wasn't it? No. Behind for Kako. Essendon poor kicking not helping. Yeah, 7 goals 12 now, I think. Or 7-11 at least. Yeah, there you go. Hamstring for Langford. So that means Gresham will be coming on for Langford. Didn't look great. And who was it said for you? Double Dummy was the one that said that was a hammy. So good call from there. Come on, Day. Where's Day and Reed? Need these points. Oh, what's it? Oh, he nearly took the mark over Brian. Oh, that would have been a mark. So Zach Reed and Finn McGuinness. Zach Reed tackle here would be nice. That should be a tackle for Reed. So he should be on 59. Yeah, Watson. Oh, that would have been... What a mark that would have been if he took that. Oh, he hit his head on the ground as well. That's high against Caldwell. Bit unlucky. Let me see if they gave that tackle to Reed. Yeah, Caldwell 111, but still fantastic. Martin 74. They didn't give that tackle to Reed. I really don't know what constitutes a tackle anymore. Like, he jumped on him, tackled him, and it should be a tackle. I don't know why he hasn't been able to tackle. So 55 still. Should be 59, but don't know why he didn't get... They're not counting the Reed tackle. Yeah, they haven't at the moment. Is Reed on your filters, Mo? Yes, he is, because I didn't start prior, and I've got Sam Taylor on my bench. So I'm thinking of picking up Jai Caldwell. I wouldn't, just with the buy. He's been fantastic tonight. Just with the buy in round 4, I wouldn't be looking at that. Kaka will go for me and Sam Doherty as well. I'm thinking of picking up Caldwell. Yep. Eston, poor kicking. I haven't said that before. Gresham already on for Ridley. Oh, yeah, sorry, good point. Yeah, sorry, Jaiden. Thank you for letting me know that. Yep. Gresham coming for Ridley. Yep, so they're one down. Yep. Is Reed on your field? Yep. They're not counting Reed tackle yet. How is not a tackle if it was a ball up? Yeah, exactly. So they hopefully gets added, but Deadly from Dylan says double dummy. Day needs 35 more points, says Andrew. Hopefully more than that, but it's with just over a minute left. It's not looking great, unfortunately, for Will Day. Archie Roberts, switch it, go back. No, stop looking so long forward, man. Essendon just is not looking to switch at the moment. And I knew this would happen if they got down by a fair bit. They just wouldn't look to switch anymore. So it was looking good at half time with both near or over 50 to now they're both still in the 50s, and we're looking at maybe both getting 80. So a bit unfortunate, but Zach Reed I'm not too worried about. Still, it's still a solid score. It's more Will Day. Free kick for... I thought it was Will Day, the free kick then. Free kick for Moore, I think. Yep. Ginnivan will bloody take up all the 30 as well. So that'll be it for the quarter, unfortunately. I thought maybe we might get a chance to get some more points, but nothing. Maybe not if he hurries up and kicks it, but probably not. Very disappointed with Dace's crinkly cut. Oh, the good thing is we get the cash gen and we can go to the option that pops. That was the get out of jail free card for him. Why is Archie Roberts taking a kick in? No, he's not. It's probably going to be 3/4 time anyway. Yep. So 3/4 time. Unfortunately, not a pretty shit quarter, pretty much. No one really that we had that went well. Caldwell's obviously going very well, 115. Aim on 100. If you got him in drive, you'd be happy. Dersman's going well. Dylan Moore, both over 80 now. Merritt 74. Martin 74. Sicily 71. Will Day 58. Zach Reed 55. Roberts 54. Shield 53. Kako 47. Pretty good. Meek 42, Sardis 38, Pry 37, Hobbs 35, and that's it there. So yeah, as like the poor quarter there. So Reed only scored the 6 points, so he only had the +6 that we saw, and that was it. Which is a shame because I thought he might have been on for a bit, but he still could get to 70, which I'd definitely take. Will Day's the disappointing one. He started really, really well. He was on, 31 at quarter time and 31 points fairly quickly. But since then, it's just hasn't done much of it. And that was the worry. That was unfortunately the worry for us, that if he cops attention, he's not going to score the 96 he did in the first half. It was more for cash gen, but maybe he should have just faded him anyway. But, oh, well, it is what it is. If you can get to 80, that's only 22 points away. I'd still take it. But, yeah, so that's how we're looking. I'm actually beating Warney at the moment this round so far, says Andrew. Congrats, mate. Hopefully see how you go with that one. Double dummy, I faded him in AF as I didn't want both Taylor and Day. Says, I know everyone is saying to jump off Day at their bye, but his run is very moist after the round 4 bye. Yeah, it depends if I trade him this week or if I just wait till his good run comes up. That'll probably be where it reads. This Reed tackle has to get added, says Harry Thomas. I hope so, but I'm not going to hold my breath. Champion data don't really do any favours for us. So it was a tackle. It should have been. He tackled him originally and then obviously let go, then tackled him again. So it should be a tackle, but tackles only count if the ball was stopped or turned over. Yeah, well, Alex, the ball was stopped though, because went to ground, he tackled. I can't remember who it was, and there was a ball up. So it should have been a tackle. So, yeah, we're up to 31 likes now, 19 away. We need 19 people to smash the like on the video to get to 50. So if you haven't liked the stream yet, make sure you do. We've got a quarter left. So make sure you smash a like on the video so we can get there. We just did have one right there. We've got 55 watching, which is great. So good to see a heap of you legends back once again for a second week. Back tomorrow night once again for the North and Bulldogs game. So that will be good. For another watch-along. That'll be 3 watch-alongs. It's probably the first time I've done 3 watch-alongs in a weekend. So there's a light for you, Bale, says Simon. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Just having a look at my rank. So up to, down to 35, 6, 6, 7 is my rank. I've had Short, Reed, Day, Hollands, De Koning play so far. Oh, if Reed could get somehow to 80, that'd be like 25-point quarter. That'd be fantastic. I'll still take the score from here, like 55. If someone said he'll get 55 tonight, would you take it? I would have said, yeah. I would have said, yeah, would have taken. Up to 35 now, 15 away. Thanks for the other 3 people that just smashed a like on the video there. If you haven't signed up to our Patreon yet, make sure you do. Patreon.com/AFL Fantasy Fanatics. Doing all the team reviews for you, got all the patrons tonight. So if anyone else has got a team review they would like me to do, then sign up to our Patreon. You also get access to our Cash League. And a heap of bonus exclusive content just for you guys in the Patreon. So if you want to do that, sign up. We do a Sunday watch along. No, not on Sunday, Andrew. Sunday's our pod day, and I'll normally just sit and relax and watch the footy that day. Tomorrow night, though, we'll do one. Sebastian, great content, mate. Sherry or Gorn over the next 6 weeks. Well, firstly, thanks, mate. Appreciate the kind words. Sherry for me. Gorn may score a little bit more, but I'd still back Sherry in. Max Bosman, first rage trade of the year, of the season will be Will Day. Yeah, unfortunately. we know that he can have a 40-point quarter, so he can easily still score a 90-plus score from here, but it'd have to be pretty good. I wonder if Essendon releases Shackles to try and get back in the game. I don't know. Is Will Day actually getting tagged, though? It doesn't look like it. It's not an incredibly hard tag, but it's just enough where they're not really using him tonight. Sherry's my captain, says Andrew. Yep, same with me. Let's have a look if there's any adjustments with scores. No, still haven't had that Zach Reid tackle. That's bull. I'm sorry, that's bullshit. I really would love to get an explanation from Champion Data to go, what do you guys actually constitute as a tackle? Because I swear they miss like 10 to 15 a game. And it always seems to be the players that we're watching closely. Says, Bells, would like to hear your predictions for this AFL fantasy season. Highest averaging player, biggest cash cow, best mid-pricer, biggest fail, season-defining starting pick. Ooh, okay. Dawson, my VC, says, Andrew. Simon Stacks, is it worth going the side down to Stewart to get utility from 230k Rook up to Lindsay? I think it probably could, yeah. I'd be happy to do that. If you want to back that in, Simon, I'd back it in. So, yeah, predictions, highest averaging player. I'd love to say Dawson, but I'll still go Tristan Sherry. Biggest cash cow. I would have said Levi Ashcroft. Maybe it could be Lucas Camporelli, you know. If he keeps his role and keeps scoring, it could be him. I'll say Finn O'Sullivan as a safe pick, but it could be Lucas Camporelli as well. He's another one to keep an eye on. Unless I'm forgetting an obvious cash cow off the top of my head. Last score's about to get underweight. Best mid-pricer. For Kenny Caleb Daniels, a mid-pricer or something like that. Probably him. For Kenny, a true mid-pricer, could be O'Driscoll. Biggest fail, I would have said Nick Dacos, but a few people might have jumped off. But I would have said that more of Nick Dacos as a starting pick would have been the fail. And Will Day just got sold into trouble again. Where's Zach Reid? See, the only thing that's annoying is in this second half, it seems a lot that Dylan Shields now starting to get a lot of the defensive ball. It's not Zach Reid anymore. Because with Ridley out, it's meaning probably Reid's probably having to play a bit more of that lockdown on Chol, which means he's just not getting any of the ball. He's going towards him and Chol at the moment. If Essendon get it here, it's probably going to go. Is it out in the full? No. But yeah, biggest fail. I don't know who the biggest fail, but it's a hard one. Season-defining starting pick. You probably have to say Tom DeConing after last night. Lucas Paberdi. Looks like Chairman Data is a personal agenda against me. Oh, against us, I reckon. Definitely put me in there as well. Matt Paul. Hey, Bales, great content. Love your work. You're a weapon. What do you think of Bosch and the Swans? Firstly, again, thanks very much. Very much appreciate the kind words, mate. Always appreciate nice messages and stuff. In terms of the question, Bice from Swans, good player, but I wouldn't be starting him. I think he may be the sub. I think Hanley might have done enough to shake the green vest. I thought that might have been a mark. But yeah, Matt, appreciate the kind words, mate. Thank you very much. I wonder if Zach Reid's going to score any more. I wonder if he's going to score any more points. Just get to 60 at least. Get to 60. Make trainers score, and then I'll take it. Good tackle from Day. That should be a tackle because he got a point. That doesn't count as an effective kick. So that should be a tackle. So that means Will Day should have just ticked over 60. Is Will Day in the pocket, or has he gone more up the line? Oh, there's Impey. Yep, that's a good kick from Sicily. That's why Sicily should be a lot more on the kick-ins. They've just gained like 3/4 of the field with that one kick. And Conor McDonald's free alone. Yep. Thoughts on Sam DeConing? Have a bit extra cash and can upgrade one of my defenders as Snacks. Depends who you're upgrading, Snacks. Let me know who you're upgrading. Double dummy, Day given that. Reid wasn't. Sigh. Yeah. Well, at least Day got given the tackle. Day and Reid have essentially stopped playing since half-time, says Jack Groves. Yep, unfortunately, that's been the case. Double dummy, wow, that's good footy. Yeah, it was very, very good play. Hopefully McDonald misses this and Reid gets a kick in. No, it's come back. God damn it. Hawthorn aren't missing much tonight, which is really annoying. And Conor McDonald needs to get rid of that rat's tail as well, by the way. It looks absolutely ridiculous. James Leake says, Snacks. If you're upgrading Leake to Sam DeConing, I'd do that. Yep, I'd do that. Apologies, my first time playing. I'm not a footy fan, says Snacks. Oh, all good, mate. All good. All good. I'd upgrade James Leake to Sam DeConing. I would do that. If you can get Fraser, I'd even prefer that. But if DeConing's the best you can get to, I'd be happy enough to upgrade that. So, yep. Up to 39 likes now. 11 away. Only 11 likes away from 50, which is our goal. If I played against McDonald, I'd remove it for him, says Double Dummy. It just looks ridiculous. It's like it's not fashion anymore. Don't even think it ever looked good, to be honest, but that is come from someone that's never had his hair probably any longer than what it currently is, to be honest. Now, come on, get some chippy. No, stop using sheer on this run. This is why Reid isn't scoring anymore, because they're just running and gunning, which I had an awful feeling they might do. Why is Draper going for goal? He's so shit. I don't want the Crows after him. I hope he signs a contract and stays at Essendon because he's not good. He thinks that he can kick goal of the year every time he gets it. You give to Nick Martin every single time in that scenario. I don't know why he thought it was a good idea for him to run and kick the goal. Because he kicked down the full. He's shit. Mackay. Okay, good. Please switch it. Switch it. Switch it. Switch it. Switch it. No, man. God's sake. Martin, please switch. Go back. He won't. Go back, though. Please. Please switch it. You're looking. No, he's going to go long. Fucking hell. I would not have thought that this was going to be how this would go. That both Will Day and Zach Reid were looking like having good scores to probably barely cracking 70. Double dummy accidental tackle. Why don't you use Fan Footy Bale, says Wazza. Just because it's just easier for the layout for this current moment. I might change it at some point, but yeah. Has Day been getting tags, says Grover? Yeah, it hasn't been like incredibly hard, but he still had Durham Caldwell sitting on him. Caldwell in after the bye, says BB. Potentially, he's looked really good. Obviously, I think he's up to over 130 now, 128. So, Will Day 62. Zach Reid 55. At the end of the day, I've gained points because I had Pryor on field. I put Reid on field and got Semtai. So I've gained points. It's just that it was looking like it could have been pretty special to start the season, but not to be. And the other reason I want Zach Reid to go big, not only is it for me on field this week, but for cash gen. If he was to put up a massive score tonight, his cash gen would be huge. Is Will Day bench again? Yeah, Will Day's bench again. What? His game time's been pretty shocking since the first quarter. I can't remember really him playing like a heap of game time in the last two quarters. Good kick long. Hawthorn kick long so that we can get an intercept mark. No, they'll turn it over. See, it's Dylan Shield that's just stealing all of the ball at the moment, and it's really pissing me off. I knew it was going to happen. I knew that this was going to happen. That we're looking too good for Reid. Oh, Frost dropped the mark. Tristan Addy, Bale's at least not as shit as last night's game. Agree to an extent, but also we still had DeConing go massive. And both players at the moment are looking like they're not even going to hit 80. So, and I know we're not expecting Reid to hit 80, but when he's on 49 at half time, you're probably thinking, well, if he gets a 30-point second half, that's a 79. So, come on, Hawthorn, get out of your defence. Like, Caldwell was good last year as well, says Grover. Yeah, he was. Yep. If it wasn't for his early buy, I was looking at him. Like DC was obviously was the one that put me onto that. So TDK carried Carlton, says Trisnati. Agreed. Snacks, can I ask you why you benched Sam Taylor over Zach Reed and Pryor? So the weather on Sunday apparently it's going to be raining and wet. So I thought I still want the cash gen from Sam Taylor, but I'd prefer just to get the chance of Reed, because then it gives me the chance that if I don't want to start Sam Taylor on the bench, I can go him down and use that cash elsewhere later in the round. So that's why I decided to do that. Andrew, Will Day and Sam Doherty both gone for me. Karen Shanahan, the modern game can be very boring to watch. I prefer closely contested, exciting, close games. Yeah, good point. I'd also prefer exciting games is when my fantasy players are scoring really well, which is not necessarily this game. Brian Foster was gone for 20, come back, 0 gain for Reed. Great. Yeah, I know it's unfortunate, but it's annoying because we are watching the game. We know what he's on. But if we didn't watch the game, we came back and we saw Reed's, let's say he just scores 55, I would have taken it. But when we know that he was on 49 at halftime, that's probably the thing that annoys us the most, is that he was looking really good and now he's not. And it's more because of a Ridley injury has meant that he's had to play more of the lockdown role. Essendon aren't chipping it around the back. So that's why it's gone. And Hawthorn really haven't had as much ball. I know that they're winning by 30 points, but it hasn't really been in their in their forward line as much. Be nice if Will Day decided to get involved as well. I think he's still on the bench. Yeah, there he is on the bench there. Be nice if someone actually came off for him, but so there's Hobbs. Hobbs playing a lot of forward time. See here again, Essendon just locking it in their forward 50. And people wonder why I hate Essendon. Because I hate them because not only are they crap, but they also just piss us off as playing against them. And funny enough, the Crows are up against them next week. I'm so frustrated with Dace's crinkly cut. I know, I really should. Not my gut was telling me not to go with him, but I originally wasn't keen on Day at all. I didn't want him. I thought the run was crap to start the year, but then he scores a 129 and it sort of forces my hand with the cash gen. But, oh well, if he scores poorly, he's the guy that goes, and I bring in the guy that pops. So it could be a blessing. He'll make cash, and that's fine. Marco, Hollands and Day out for me. Andrew, I'm going off to watch the last quarter. That's fine. All good, mate. Thanks for tuning in, Andrew. I'm so frustrated with Dace's green cut, and Byron says still 40 minutes, hopefully a few more. Yeah, hopefully Regan gets a 70, Day can get an 80. I'd tick it off. I'd say it's fine. See you for tomorrow's Watchalong, says Andrew. Yep, see you tomorrow. Everyone's on Day, so it's fine, says P extra size. Yeah, agreed. Exactly. That's a very good point. Everyone's got Will Day, so it's fine. Mackenzie had Impey open. Didn't decide to go there. Ball's finally in Hawthorn's forward line. And see, every time the ball goes in Hawthorn's forward line, they mark it. So there's just no points on offer for any Essendon defenders at all. And if it is, it's just bloody Shield or McGrath or someone just running in our defence and kicking it. Grover, do you think it's worth keeping Day till he's bye, or should we kick him after this game? Depends what other issues you've got. I think you can definitely trade post this game, depending on if he goes sub 80. Double dummy, Rids is missed there. Yeah, exactly. Rids not being there is the reason, a big reason why. Another goal for Hawthorn. Be nice if Hawthorn were the team missing a lot and not Essendon, but yeah, in terms of Day, depends what he scores, depends what else we've got, but he could be a trade out. Yeah, definitely. I'll refresh these scores. Been a few minutes since I refreshed them, but no point. Not like we've had that many points added to our players, so cool, a -3 though. Well, there's a lot of relevant players that have scored well, but we don't have any of them. Like Moore, Merritt, McDonald, Sicily, Martin, Caldwell. We're not starting any of these guys. Hawthorn aren't a big fantasy scoring team, and Essendon got the round 4 bye. So it's almost a bit of an irrelevant game, but yeah. Will Day still 62. Zach Reed should be on 59. He should have had that tackle added, but Champion Data don't know what they're doing when it comes to stats, so nothing for him there. 8 likes away as well from 50. So if you haven't liked it yet, make sure you smash a like on the video. That would be a high tackle against Watson. No surprise there. Where is Day? Like, he's on the ground, but I don't even know. Is that him there? Yes, Day +6. Finally. Up to 68. We need more. We need a lot more of these. If you can get to 80, I'd take it. It's just so annoying after such a good start from him. BB saying yes, Day Mart. Yep. Hopefully we can get a couple more just to get to a solid score. A Will Day goal here I'd take. Is he even in the forward 50? Don't think so. Don't know if that was a prior tackle or not. There's Ward. Kick to Reid, please. Oh, what was that? And then Andrew McGrath, you can piss off. I know it's worked, but he didn't even look for anyone. He just torpedoed it into the middle of the ground. It didn't actually deserve to work. And Sicily's just turned it over, which is great. Well, like it got the ball back. Where is Day? He's not playing in defence, is he? Or is he playing forward? Because he's not in the middle of the ground. Well, he's not forward. Mackay Mark. Go to Reid, please. No, he hasn't even looked. He's just gone straight to Perkins. No, Essendon just aren't looking to chip around. They're just going quick, forward, not even looking. Like, Reid is free for a switchy if they decide to do it, but I don't think they're going to. Go back. Reid's in the defensive 50. Yes! Yes! Reid! He's on 60. He's gone to Pryor as well. He's gone short to Pryor, so Pryor +6. Go back to Reid. Go back to Reid. Go back to Reid. He's right there. What are you doing, you idiot? What would you go to McGrath for? My God. Now, Brian, go back to... No, he's not. He's played on. Idiot. God, these Essendon players are shit. Now, Ben Mackay, please go back to Reid. No, he's gone in the middle to Caldwell. Caldwell, go back to Reid, please. Go back to Reid. No, he's gone to Pryor instead. Fucking hell. So when they do all the bloody switching, they go to every other player that we don't own except Pryor. I don't own Pryor, so I don't want Pryor actually scoring that many points. Sam says, is Lindsay the best replacement for Ashcroft? Probably say he is. So Day 68, Reid 61. So Pryor's up to 48 as well. Part of me, obviously, the sicko in me was almost hoping that Pryor was going to go sub 40 like he was looking like for a lot of the game, and Reid was going to go 80, but that's definitely not how it's gone. And that's a goal for Sam Draper. Back to 24 points. So there's still half a quarter to go, so we still have plenty of time to get some points, and Daysby already had his rest. Zach Reid's, I don't think, going to go on the bench in this last quarter, so when we know the Lions are either sub. I think the game's at 5 p.m. Eastern, so probably 4 p.m. Eastern, you'll find that out. Whew, so half quarter to go. I think a 50 from Pryor probably isn't that bad, to be honest. No, it's not, Jaden. It's not. It's people got to remember that these options aren't great. So ouch. Here he is. Haven't seen Ouch for a while, mate. Bales, I love you, but they aren't playing for you, mate. I missed hearing the salt. Oh, mate, I know they're not playing for me, but it'd be nice if they gave it to my players all the time. Here's that Reid. Reid, handball. Great. Love it. Archie Roberts, give the handball to Reed. Nope. Ward kicks it. Mackay and Pry out of bounds. Handball for Reed at least, though. Nick Martin just scores. Doesn't matter how bad the roll is. Exactly right, Wazza. He's a very, very good player. Be ouch, mate. Of course. We gotta whinge when our players don't get the ball, right? That's what we do as fantasy coaches. If your team's not winning, you're whinging. And my team isn't winning when my players aren't scoring points. So, where is Will Day? Like, this is ridiculous. Good tackle from Caldwell and Watson. Perfect tackle. Will Day's not on the bench again, is he? Very true, says ouch. Yep. Day playing back, says Says. If he's playing back, why is he not getting some +6s or something? If Will Day's playing in defence, why is he not getting any of the ball here? Yeah, Day's definitely playing in defence, but he's just not getting any of it at all. I thought he could have got it there, but no. And see, so it's in the defence, but Essendon just keep now kicking straight. So it's like any time we want our defenders to score well, the other team scores straight. It's just stupid. Joel Turner, hey Bales, did I hear you say that you had Kako? No, I don't, unfortunately. He's been okay. So he's someone that if Wicks doesn't go well for me on the bench, I'll downgrade to a Kako or something next week, potentially. Yeah, he looks cooked, says Brendan. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Dade looks a bit tired. Dade's looking knackered, says Double Dummy. Yeah, why did I go Day? I wasn't keen on him. I wasn't keen. And then I saw last Friday night, and he looked great. And I thought, Cash Gen, even if he goes 90, I'll take it. And he's just crap. Not running properly, tired, maybe, said Double Dummy. Oh, he's definitely tired. You can see it. It's just, like, he's still going to make 70K. So I can't be too angry that he's still going to make that much money, but his break-even will shoot pretty much straight back up. So he's not going to be there for Cash Gen. If I can trade him, he might be the guy that goes. We'll see. Will Day's now back in the midfield again. Oh, here we go. Ginnivan. Pryor with a spoil. I was hoping that would go to Reed. There's more, and that'll probably be a goal. See what I mean? Anytime it would just be nice for some teams to miss so our players can actually get some points. I went Ashcroft to Law last night, the sub news. What did you guys do? Yeah, I think that was a good call. Ouch. I reckon that was a good call. Jiggy Jig Day still going to go up. Might be able to straight swap to Powell or Ashcroft. Yeah, it'll pretty much be like that. That's what I'm looking at doing anyway. Tris Natty, second game back from 600 days being out. I thought Bales for Will Day. Not sure, Tristan, what the comment is there. But anyway, thank you for putting the comment in. Double Dummy, more Wiz and Guinea, strong small forward division, says Double Dummy. Oh, they're very, very good small forward line. We are only 4 likes away as well from 50. So if you can smash the likes so we can get 50 likes, that'd be fantastic. Nash, it'd be nice if you pass to Will Day. There's Day with a handball. So at least, I think that's 70 now for Day, at least. Could get it here. Is he near? No, I don't think he's near the ball. Oh, there's Day. He did get taken high. Don't know. I think he got a handball just away, so he might be on 72. Brad Scott keeps getting angry. Where's Day? Is that Day? No, it's more. Damn it. Day just looks too tired to get involved. They're chipping it around. He's not getting involved. So this is what I mean. This is like you want your players with the thirst, and Will Day just does not have it. He's a nice player. He's not a fantasy player, I don't think. And that's what we were all afraid of. Like, he's not even offering a single lead to get the ball. So he's gone down the line. He's pushing forward. We'd probably need... If he'd kick a goal here, that'd be pretty big. Kako, that's Shield. Where's Reed? Didn't even see Reed there. That's an awful kick from Shield. There's a reason why the Bombers fans don't want Shield in the team, and that's the reason why, because he just cannot kick it to a teammate. Is Reed... I think Reed might be on the bench. There's Pryor. I think Reed's on the bench. Which that would just be shit if he's on the bench at this point of the game when he's a key defender. He's definitely on the bench. He's definitely not on the field unless he's gone forward. That's the only thing I can think of, but don't know why Reed would go forward. Frost, Hardwick. Just none of our players are scoring. This is just shit. This game has been awful. Like, if you're a Caldwell owner, you're happy. But besides that, this is crap. You're on the bench. Yeah, why is Reed on the bench? He's a key defender. He should not be resting at this time of the game. Sorry, wasn't he out for 2 seasons, Will Day? Oh, no, just a lot of injuries last year. Brendan, lucky not holding the ball. Yeah, that should have been arguably been a -3, says Wazzy. Yeah, it should have been probably. I know, never mind, says Tristan. I think he'll be Supercoach relevant maybe, but not fantasy. Agreed. So what's he up to now? 68. He's not 68. Where is he? 72. Okay, yeah, so he did get the handballs added. So Zach Reed's on 63. Five minutes to go, but I just don't have any hope that our players are going to score points. Normally I'd go, there's 5 minutes left, still plenty of time to score, but I just don't think they're going to. Because like Essendon trying to win the game, they're not going to chip it around, meaning Reed's not going to get much of it. Will Day just doesn't look like he's going to get the ball much. Well, he was over the top there, but it's just going to go out of bounds, and he's going forward as well. Will Day's gone for me. I'm not keeping Will Day. No way. This is just... I don't like this role. We all got tricked. We all got tricked into it last week. Day's been a shit pick. And I don't really think he can blame the tag on it either. He hasn't really been... He's had some attention, but it's not like it's been a Toby Bedford tag. And he's got Bedford in round 3. I hate to think what he's going to score in a game like that if he can't go well and he's not really being heavily tagged. Zach Merritt's a good footballer. I'm glad that he kicked the goal there. He deserved it. And hopefully Zach Reed comes back on. Playing forward now, says Brendan. Yep. Harry Thomas get him on. Hopefully they get Reed on. But they're not going to chip it round though. Because it's down to 18 points. I don't know if it's a cramp there for Merritt. I was so upbeat at halftime. I was so upbeat. And now I'm just... It's like someone's laid me out and I've just been completely knocked flat. It was looking great, and now it's just not. Read back onto double dummy. Good to hear. TGB Hammer. Caldwell, 0.52% owners will be happy. Surely that's just all Bombers fans. I don't think so. No, I think Caldwell was a good option. If it wasn't for that round 4 bye, I would have considered starting him. I might not have, but he would have been good. Wait, scratch that. Wait, is he not back on? I know it's early reactions, but who do you look at to trade day? I don't know yet. Still a fair bit to go on the round. So Day's not even getting tagged now and he's not getting the ball. And all the clearances are just bypassing him. Yeah, I don't reckon bloody Zach Reed's back on, you know. Well, Finn McGuinness has just taken a mark. No, Zach Reed's not back on. Get him back on, man. Get one of these shit defenders off and get Zach Reed back on. He's probably not going to score anything anyway being on, but at least him being on, there's a chance. You got Reed on field, Bale, says Jordan. Yep, I've got him on field. I went prior up to Sam Taylor and benched Taylor. Looked at him as a rookie just to get the cash gen. Saw 31, thought it was 21. Yeah, unfortunate. Well, Finn's kicked the goal, so good. Now I get Reed back on. There's only 3.5 minutes left, so it's not like he's probably going to score like another 20. Oh, it's just annoying. 63 I'll take. I would have taken the trainer 62 to do the Will Day play, so it's fine. It's just that when he was on 49 at halftime, and we know that he was on 49, a 14-point second half is just not what the doctor ordered, unfortunately. Would you have SDK or Sam Taylor at D6? SDK, I think, on field for me. Ouch. That's why I played Reed tonight and put Taylor at D6, just for that. So, yeah, I'd have SDK at D6. He's going to score. With the wet weather, I don't know how Sam Taylor's going to score. That's my only worry. If you want to have Sam Taylor and chance him on field in hopes he gets a 40 or a 50 in the wet, you definitely can do that. But I'm just worried that he might score poorly. That should be another recall bounce, not recalled again. The umpires have been absolutely shit tonight. Both umpiring and these ball ups and bounce ups in the middle. Just come on, Day. If Day could just get like another kick to get to 75. Finn against another good mark against Pryor. Is Day around the place? No, see, Day doesn't even look like he wants it. And I don't think Reed's back on either. I think Reed's still on the bench. That's pretty shit by Essendon. Let's keep one of our best defenders on the bench to end the game. He's definitely on the bench. Like, they've got Shield, Archie Roberts, McGrath, like all these other defenders over a guy. And hang on, Will Day just got injured there. And here's Price. So Pryor got to 50 in the end. What is that? See, and all the chip mark now, they're going to switch it, and Zach Reed's on the bench for it. And Dylan Shield's not the defender they need. Like, it's what, 25 points the margin, but it really shouldn't be. Day just grabbed his shoulder. Yeah, I thought that I saw him get bloody bit of a knock. He's still out there, so he's fine, but well, I think he is. He's holding that shoulder down a little bit, but yeah, weather is a good point, says ouch. I enjoy games where Collingwood's getting flocks, says Karen. Ouch, what was that? What was what? Say says yes. Oh, Will Day! Yay! Line up for goal, son. Will Day going for goal? Need this goal, says Byron. Yep, Day. People saying Day. Marco says Day goal. People saying yes. God, look at the chat. Like, it was a bit quiet for like 5-10 minutes, and then all of a sudden, Will Day is lining up, and everyone's saying like Day, let's go. He's been quiet. He has. He's only had 16 touches. Sounds like he's kicked it, so I hope he has. Footy Frenzy saying no, don't jinx it. No, wait. He missed it. Who was the Marco, man? Marco said Day goal. Marco, don't do that, man. You jinxed it. I thought he kicked the goal. I was excited. I'll take the point. He stored points, but God damn it. Doesn't matter. Hawks will win anyway. Says that Bulldog guy won. Yeah, no, It's mate. I don't know if you obviously newer to the stream. This is a fantasy watch along. We're all out for points. For us, so Will Day is very popular, so we want Will Day to be scoring the goals, so he gets us fantasy points. So, well, yeah, cool. It looks like he's probably going to get 150. I just cannot believe Zach Reed's not come on. Reed on bench for 10 minutes now. It's just been bullshit. Like, sorry, lad, says Marco. Nah, Marco, mate, you jinxed it, unfortunately. Yeah, Reed on bench for 10 minutes. That's just ridiculous. Why are you keeping a key defender on your bench for 10 minutes? Rest another player. Like, Ridley's out. I would have thought he would have been playing. He should have been getting involved in some chip mark now. So did Will Day go off, or is he still on the ground? Can't tell if he's still on the ground or not. That will give Day some confidence to score more points in the last minute. Day on the bench now. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, so Day's on the bench. Reed's on the bench. It's just shit. And Zach Reed's still on the bench as well. Yep, so Reed and Day on the bench. So they're done for the game. That's fantastic. Not. Redmond going back and Ridley injuries really what killed Zach Reed, unfortunately. Jordan transfers, see you later, Day. Yeah, he's got an 80. He hasn't looked great. He could go for me. With Carlton and GWS to start. If I don't have any other issues, I'll trade. There's the full-time whistle. Day got taken off at the end as well, says Crinky Cut. So did he actually get taken off? If that's the case, then that's a bit of an issue. Yeah, but that's the game. Bit of a not as exciting as last night. Even though Hollands was crap for us last night, was still a pretty climactic game. Not much fantasy relevance, and the fantasy players we did have didn't go too great. So Caldwell was great, 146. I had him in draft, so I'll definitely take that score. Carl Amon, 111. Nick Martin, 106. He's just a very good footballer. Dersman, 103. Nash, 102. McGrath, 102. Moore, 97. Merritt, 96. McDonald, 94. Ward got 88. Solid from him. Sicily, 88 as well. Just back-to-back 80s for him, so nothing too exciting. Will Day, 79. I thought he got 80. So if he kicked the goal, he would have got 85. So, no, 84, sorry. So, 79. It's frustrating. Like, he still goes at 70k, and it's what he's priced at, but it's just annoying that might be some points left if an Ashcroft or a Powell or one of these guys goes big this week. That could be disappointing. Shield, 78. Robert, 75. Reed, 63. That should have been bigger. 14-point second half was disappointing. And I know that if someone went away and came back and saw Reed scored 63, they would have gone, yep, fantastic. I'll definitely take that. But it's when we're watching the game, we know he's on 49 and getting involved, and the role looks fantastic, and then they just don't use him in the second half. So, disappointing. Meek, 63 is disappointing as well if you went for him. Over half his points were hit-outs. Pry, 58. And see what I mean, 58. Like, I thought I gained 5 points in the end, and I've still got Taylor as the cash gen, but the fact that I didn't get more points when it looked like I was going to get a lot more was disappointing. The only difference between the two was the 2 marks for Zach Reed. Sardis, 56 was disappointing. He'd be someone to be very concerned about. 57% time on ground. Hobbs, 53 was poor as well. Kako, 51's fine as a rookie on the bench. If you have him on field, you'd probably be disappointed, but Ridley obviously got injured on 26 as well. Wood Langford injured as well on 41. Scrimmy, 13 injured as well. So, yeah. If you had Caldwell, happy days. I had him in 2 draft leagues, so I'm happy. But besides that, pretty disappointed, to be honest. Going to make 80k. Could be worse, says Wazza. Yeah, exactly right. It could be worse. Like, he looks fine. Like, he's still out there and whatever. So, it's probably just a bit of... He got a knock at the end, and that was fine. They probably just want to rest him for 2 minutes. They should go up 80 to 85k, though, says. Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like, he's still going to go up a fair bit. It's not going to be too far away to get one of the guys that pops. So, it's probably not... It's almost a blessing that we'll trade him out and we'll bring in a player that goes well. Why is my screen going a bit fuzzy at the moment? Hopefully see you tomorrow night. Maybe a little late, but I shall make sure I drop into Double Dummy. Thanks, mate. See you tomorrow night. Andrew Hawks win. Ouch, yikes. Meek House 63. Poor people who selected him. Jiggy Jig, price 37.5, not bad. He did that last week as well. Alex, or in the community series, Alex Don's rookies a little bit unders, but still 20 points on break even. Like, it's fun. It's hard with Reed because if you asked me before the game, what score would you take? I'd say 60 plus I'd be very, very happy with. And he went 63, so I'm happy. But it's when we're watching the game, and that's the only thing that's annoying about watching the scores during the game, is that we knew that he was on 49 points at half time, and then he ended up dropping 14 points the second half for a 63. It's just, even if he had a 25-point half, he would have gone the 70s, and we'd be really happy. But yeah, Double Dummy is more F6 at the end of the year. I think he's top 6 forward by the end of the year. I agree. English or Sherry, still can't decide, says Callum Fife. I would go for Sherry. I just think the upside for him could be massive, and I don't want to go without him. Says, could we look at Hewitt as a day replacement? Nice tune up and scored 101. Not for me, no. Thanks, Bales. Great streaming. Have a good weekend, says Byron Foster. Thanks, mate. Might see you tomorrow night. Tris Natty, have a good one. Bales, catch you Saturday. Yep, catch you tomorrow. Says or Will Ashcroft with that nice run? I'd prefer Will Ashcroft. He's one I'm really looking at. If I can go day to Ashcroft next week, I'm looking at that. Thoughts on holding Levi Ashcroft, says DJ. Nope, I'd be getting rid of him if he's a sub. If he's not the sub, then you can... if he's not the sub, then you could start him. But yeah, for me, he looks like the sub at the moment. MJ, surely Shield doesn't keep the role and Martin goes back there. Oh, slot they want. Slot they want. Jordan Trend, what's for dinner, Bales? Got no idea. I'm going to have dinner now. Second night in a row having dinner late. So let it be known I do this for you guys. I have dinner late because of you guys. So hopefully you guys appreciate it. But I'm starving. I'm very, very hungry. Jonathan Lewis, Captain Bo Allen with TDK Vice Captain. We talked about this on our pod, Jonathan. Probably not for me. Not quite enough upside. So I wouldn't. If you really want to go there, I can't talk you out of it, I don't think. But I just think cash gen is so important at the start of the year. That's why I've gone Sam Taylor on the bench and Wicks on the bench. I think cash gen is important. And yeah, I just think I wouldn't be going there personally. Because if Bowen comes back and he's a sub, he's going to go down in price. I just don't think it's worth it. Subs confirmed, right, says DJ. Pretty much, yeah. Brisbane announced him that he'll be the sub, but if something happens, then it might change. But yeah, he's pretty much 90% locked to be the sub. Did you see Chris Scott's statement on SDK? Says, yes, I did. That's why I'm not as keen on SDK. Andrew, I'm having roast chicken and roast veggies. Enjoy, Andrew. Surely the tackle gets added, says Harry. I hope so. 67 would actually be good, but I don't think it will. Sam Linked Vis says the Dogs had a late dinner too. Yeah, they did. 8:30. Yep, about an hour and a half, 2 hours after, but that's unfortunately what happens when everyone's not home. Ouch, is called intermittent fasting. Bales, enjoy your midnight snack. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. I'll enjoy that. But on that note, I think that will be where we cut the stream off. Who's the best 230k rookie to choose? Oh, geez, Callum Fife. That's a tough one to answer. Which line are you looking at? That's probably the question. Which line are you looking at, Callum Fife? That's probably the question. Andrew, who are you targeting in the Cats game? So I've got Stewart. Oh, geez. It's not just Stewart, is it? I might not have many. Let me have a look. At the fantasy app, let's see how many people I've got from that game. So I've got Stewart, O'Driscoll, and Bailey Smith. So, Smith, O'Driscoll, and Stewart. So what's that? So I'm on 431 points from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, from 5 players. So 431 from 5. It's not awful, not a bad start, but obviously should have had more from Short. Hollands could have had more on his day. Zach Reed was looking like he's going massive, but yeah. Spaghetti on toast, says kind of 5. That's not bad. Not tonight, though, but it's not bad. I don't mind that. I used to have that before every footy game, actually. Any line. Camporelli is definitely up there. Sam Davidson, Connor Stone, Zach Reed, obviously, for tonight. They're probably the ones that I'd probably pick. Hasty's probably the other one that's not too bad. Jordan Trent, Bales, you SDK or Taylor. Yeah, that's a tricky one. If you're just picking purely for cash gen, it's Taylor. If you want points this week, it could be SDK. I'm not sure. Byron says 1. Oops, what's the one? I don't know what the 1 for. But anyway, I reckon we'll cut it there. As I said a couple minutes ago, asking a couple of questions. So, as I said, if you guys want to become Patreon members, then head to patreon.com. Actually, we're 2 likes away from 50. So let's get to 50 likes and then I'll end the stream. So 2 more likes and we'll end the stream there. We're only 2 away. So just a couple people smash the like. But yeah, make sure you guys head over to patreon.com/AFL Fantasy Fanatics if you want to be involved in our cash league. And top 3 coaches get prizes in cash for that. You also get team reviews. I'm doing team reviews tonight. So if you want a team review, I'll give you your Ask Me On Q voucher that you get it for free. So Patrons get the Ask Me On Q serves for free for the season. So if you want to do that, there's bonus content. Monday night live stream will be the first one on Monday. All that sort of stuff. So make sure you guys get involved with that. We just got 50 likes. So appreciate everyone that smashed the like on the video there. And yeah, as I said, if you want to head to patreon.com/AFL Fantasy Fanatics and sign up there. My goal is actually 100 members, and I believe we're near 80, actually, so which is fantastic. I didn't know if we'd get close to this goal, but We're only we're actually 19 patrons away from, 22 away from 100. So if you want to head there and become patron, then head there. Okay, I got a question. Can you fade Guesty now he's at half forward? I still think he's going to be mid. I know Sinclair's been named there, but I don't know if he's going to play there. I still think Guesty's going to play a lot of midfield, so I'm still fine with Garcia. He's still sitting in my team. He's actually in the midfield for me at the moment. So, but cool. Appreciate all you legends tuning in once again. We're back tomorrow night for another watch along for the Bulldogs and North Melbourne game. Should be good fun. A few relevant players there. A few we got like Fraser and Sherry and Finn O'Sullivan. I feel like I'm forgetting someone as well. Riley Sanders, a lot of relevant players in that game. So, make sure you guys tune in. We'll be doing that. Fielded Pryor over Taylor or Reed. Unfortunately, they're MMA fan. But you didn't lose too much. Didn't lose too much with Pryor over Reed. But yeah. Anyway, thanks everyone for tuning in. And going off a win tomorrow. She says MMA fan. She's another one. Yeah, exactly. So now looking forward to the game tomorrow night. Looking forward to seeing a few more of you legends there. We still have 50 watching currently now, which is unreal. And you guys are fantastic. And like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Patreon, all the good stuff. And we'll catch you guys tomorrow night for our third watch along of the weekend. North Melbourne and the Bulldogs. Thanks guys for tuning in. And we'll see you guys tomorrow night. See ya.